All right. Hello, everyone. So today I just want to, well, what I started doing actually is I started putting what we're going to be doing in the title of the stream. Thought that would be a good idea, maybe, perhaps. But to start the stream off, I just want to go mining for a little bit because today I want to work on doing Hypertube stuff, which I started in a new video that I haven't uploaded, of course, yet. I started putting Hypertubes together. We're just gonna try to finish that up this stream. I don't know how far we're gonna get. If we finish that, we're gonna do some base building. We're gonna turn down music. I don't know what cave I'm gonna go to. Oh, wait. Wait, what is this? There's an Enderman down there. I think I take my hypertube and I go into I have a cave that's near my automation area that I don't think I've fully explored still, so I think we'll go there. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It's super fast. So all I gotta do is expand this to go everywhere I want it to, like to my automation area, and we'll be set. Yeah, there should be a cave around here. I just need copper and zinc because I just need brass. It's crazy because I've collected so much copper and zinc. I've made so many stacks of brass, but it just needs so much. Like these hyper tubes, they require a lot of brass. And then I'm having to make. We're gonna experiment today with this splitter, this hypertube splitter. I have no idea how exactly it works, but the only thing, there's nothing really complicated about this. Yeah, so it's just this copper and zinc we need. Let me patch up this water right here. I don't even know where this is coming from. What the heck? Yeah, where's this water coming from? Oh, if I block this, is that good? It is. Hey, Lovey Ducky, Lovey Ducky Bucky. Amazing name. Hello, how you doing today? It's been a while since I've streamed actually. Been like over a week and a while since I made a video. Oh, the water's still flowing down. Stand ready for my rival. Marvel Rivals. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, but it's been a while because I was trying to like work on a video, but I think I was like getting bored or like I was trying to record, but I felt like I couldn't get it right, so I stopped worrying about it and I just went edited something I already had and I'm pretty happy with it. So now I have 5 minutes of edited footage for the next video, next episode. Um and then it was a thing where like I'm recording and I needed to go resource gathering and this is stuff I don't really feel like doing if just off camera cuz kind of boring, but streaming it or like talking to people on the call is a lot more fun. So that's why I thought I'd stream it. And that's the best idea I had. uh that was some brain rotted comment I saw in your YouTube shorts. Really? I don't remember this. And it's been so long since I posted a YouTube short. But soon I'm gonna be uploading another one so that I can talk about the applications for this SMP. Oh look, copper. It took me so long because I was exploring that cave in like circles. I was like, where does this cave expand? And you know what? I have to go back because I have to look for some coal because I don't have torches. Well, there's some right here. Perfect. It's so crazy how I still don't have enchants. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, oh, I should start the stream at the XP farm that that I think Skit made. So he has an XP farm. That'd have been a good idea. I didn't mean to type Y R. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I still understood what you were saying. Let's get this cold too. How are you doing today, Night Ghost? It was on some random chess edit. Random chess. Wait. Oh. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, okay, I get what you're saying now. It wasn't on my YouTube shorts, it was on just some random YouTube short. Okay, I get it now. Oh goodness. I mean, yeah, after beating the dragon. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Where the heck did the cave expand? I forgot. What lovey ducky bucky? Oh my gosh, where was the cave? This is crazy. It might not have shown on top chat. Your pick? Oh, don't worry about my pick. I have no enchants on this thing, and I have another one. Probably gonna break though, right? I'm gonna summarize what happened. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I will soon. I heard zombies. There's like a place where this cave expands. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure there is a spot. Look at me just walking in circles. I thought it was like this way. This way. And down. Did I go over here? I really don't need to go to deep slate level because all I'm looking for is copper and zinc. And for some reason, all I found is copper. I don't know where all the zinc is at. I might have to like go find a different cave. Let's throw all that out. Oh! Oh my goodness. That happened. My friend invited me to his school's SMP server. I got everything I needed to beat the dragon. Did that. Oh. And now I got a bunch of redstone and started flooding. Started flooding. His school has an SMP server though? Like what? The entire school together? Just like one class? Crazy. Like donut SMP? I have zero clue what you guys are talking about. Okay, what's with all this copper and no zinc? Yeah, he's got his class in a server made. Oh. I mean, that's cool. I've never been in something like that. I think there might have been a time someone, like, when I was in high school, they did like a Bed Wars event or something like that. But I don't think I was there. That would have been like perfect for me. Cause I was very much into Bed Wars. Or it probably wasn't specifically Bed Wars. It was just I think it was like something PvP related though. But go down deeper, and if I can't find any zinc, I'll have to find a different different cave. Here's zinc. I wish I had like fortune though. I'd rather watch you than Dr. Donut. Really? Why? I don't watch Dr. Donut, so I don't really know what he does in his streams. But I do get to those YouTube shorts of his, the clips of him getting trapped. I think this is a common thing. That kind of stuff. I see those shorts. rate bases and Oh, okay. So he just does stuff like with the community. Oh, and that's why people like are able to troll him so much or like trap him is because he goes to their base. Look at that, there's some diamonds. It's not even what I was here for, but I will take it. I don't really have that many diamonds, surprisingly. Eric's pull my pro. Have you played the Verity mod? Um, no. I know about it though. I don't know why it's so popular. I'm not really into like horror mods that much. Like I like scary stuff. I like scary games and all that, but Minecraft horror mods, they're just kind of like weird to me. I don't know what it is. They don't really feel, it just feels like random stuff is happening. I really need fortune like for the zinc because like the copper is great. I mean, I could definitely, there is actually a lot of zinc. What do I do? Do I just get a stack of zinc? I should visit someone's base. Like, I think Luca has villagers. I should visit his base and see if he has fortune. So I think he might. I get like a fortune book. But for now, I'm just gonna mine out like 64 zinc. Because then you get 2 stacks of brass. And who knows, maybe that'll be like a bunch of hypertubes. That's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make a bunch of hypertubes. Uh, what is the IP? It says SMP. Yes, this is SMP with just my friends. However, it's been running for like 2 months, over a month. I think it's like between 1 and 2 months. I'm not sure. And I am going to be opening applications though. It's going to be the first time I do that because my last SMP was raspberry flavored, that mod pack. And I never did applications for that. I just had friends on. I did do another SMP, but I didn't do it for long at all. Like really, because I did not like the mod pack. And I like made an application form, but I only really sent it in my Discord server. So still mainly just friends. But yeah, this time I'm going to be making a YouTube short. But yeah, the only thing is that it's like, I don't remember. I don't know if it's 2 months old or just 1 month old. But yeah, it is not the beginning. But I really don't think that matters. And the kind of people I would want in the SMP are people that wouldn't care. We fought the Ender Dragon. However, I'm thinking we're probably going to be restarting the end and like resetting the end. And I'm just going to give the egg. I'm just going to delete the egg that I have. There was a reason for that. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's because we're removing the Elytra. And we're going to just redo the end. No one's really been to the end anyway. So it's not going to be a big deal. It's just that people have generated some of the end cities as stuff. So it's just to make sure. They're all gone. This cave actually opens up quite a bit. Also, this is an Ortoise. Okay, so that's really... I didn't really know this about these guys, or at least I figured it out recently, but I've never like did it for myself. Like these Ortoises, you can like mine the ore off of them. That's kind of cool. I have like 3 stacks of copper and like very little zinc. I'm on Discord. All right. I mean, I'm gonna be opening applications like sometime soon. I was trying to do it like 2 weeks ago or something like that, but I have been heavily delaying it because I've been trying to stream or make a video since then, but I haven't, like just a normal video. Uh, no, it's not vanilla. The tortoise is from Cork, but apparently it's farmable, to my knowledge. Yeah, this thing is from Cork. What if I hit it with a pickaxe? Yeah, it gets mad. I was like testing to see if like it would just not do any damage if you hit it with a pickaxe. But no, that means whenever you're trying to mine the ore off of it, you have to make sure you only hit the ore and not the tortoise. Unless it's a thing where if you hit the tortoise with a pickaxe, then it'll just take the ore off, regardless of where you hit it. As long as there's ore on it. I don't know. But yeah, I need. Ooh, is that more diamonds? Amazing. I've been thinking about doing another community SMP, but I'm not too sure. I think if I did it, I would do it with some sort of mod or something like that, data packs or something. And I would. Oh, we actually got 64 zinc. Well, there we go. We did all the mining we need. Um, and I would do it like at the end of the year, so like next year, beginning of next year. Which is funny because that's pretty much when I did it this year. I did it in like February or March. I don't remember. So it'll be like a year after. Okay, I guess we're getting out of here. Oh, nope, but we see more zinc. We're getting out of here, but still collecting zinc if I see any. Yeah, because the reason I think about having a community SMP is he's like, it happened whenever I saw Discord servers really just let you host a Minecraft server based on boosts. Is that what they're called? Are they called boosts? I really don't even remember. Nitro. I think so. Is this like a big gold vein? You know, I'm curious to see if I go through here, if I'll find the exit to the mine shaft as just a ladder up to the surface, because they're usually supposed to have that. But I guess we could look in the. Could be a chest around here too. All right, let's go this way and see. So remember there was this one mine shaft that just kind of abruptly ended. So that might be this one. It doesn't actually have an exit. Yeah. This one might just be like that one. Because it's just nothing there. Though this might not be where it's open. This might not be the main hallway. This looks small. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's just check this end. I don't really know. I don't really like these mine shafts that much, honestly. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I'm just gonna head back. I don't like these are from Young's, I'm pretty sure. Young's mine shafts. I never really liked them that much. Like sure they look cooler than vanilla mine shafts. But like they're just more annoying to like traverse. Well, I guess they're not more annoying. I don't know what it is. They're just boring to me for some reason. Even though vanilla Minecraft mine shafts are literally just like the same thing everywhere. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I prefer the old nostalgic version. But then everything else I prefer of Young, so I don't know. It's strange. Is this the same cave I came from? I don't know. There's torches here. Just see if there's a way up. This really doesn't look like where I came from. This looks like a different cave. With how many days I've played on here, this is probably just another cave I lit up or someone else lit up. I don't know. What? What the heck? Dang, Jeremy, that's crazy. Okay, well this isn't safe. Let me. Whoa. Oh, that's a forgotten, isn't it? Or is that just a special? What is that? There's a skeleton called the Forgotten that gives you slowness when he shoots you, but I don't think those guys are. I don't know how they're still hitting me. Uh-uh. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Hey Santu, how are you doing today? I was gonna say I'm fighting for my life, but I was really just running for my life. But that sounds less like I don't really want to say that. I'd rather say fighting for my life. All right. Well, I guess from here on, we're at Y46. That's not that low, right? We can safely mine straight up. Let me just make some torches to put in my offhand, so I'm not just blind as we make our way back up to the surface. But yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, but I should be changing soon. I should be uploading. What's it? Wednesday? I should be uploading sometime soon, hopefully in less than a week. Oh, look, more zinc. Perfect. That's exactly what I've been looking for. Yeah, we should absolutely be able to make a ton of brass and enough to do what I want to do. Cause like I want to make hypertubes, but let's even collect this copper. Like even though we have a ton, we're just gonna get more. This looks like I can just follow this out. Never mind, that doesn't look like the way out. What about over here? I went to a shopping mall here and ate dinner, and then I went to buy some Hot Wheels. What about you? I went to work. Now I only worked 4 hours today. I just don't really like. I was gonna stream in the morning, but I don't ever do that, so I didn't actually do it. And I think I've been playing. I think I played some Spider Man ever since the new movie came out. I've been replaying the Spider Man game because it's so good. It just gave me a reason to replay it. I think I played some of that this morning. Oh, it's nothing special. I just work retail. Yippee! I found the way out. And there's like this crater. What the heck? This is interesting. Where am I? I'm apparently right next to everything, but I just don't ever remember seeing this somehow. So that's a thing. Like, what is right here? Is that something someone mined? Wait, you know what? I think I know what that is. I think that might be the thing that Luca is considering a garage. He's wanting to make like hollow out an area as a garage to park like aeronautics vehicles that we built. Because I remember we built like this RV, me and Lycan did, and then he was making a Luca was making a garage for it. Oh look, there's my automation area. Dang, I really need like an actual base. This is crazy. But yeah, I didn't do much today. Oh, I did like before I went to work. I edited a little bit the videos that I'm working on. My next episode. I only really just now started editing it because I wasn't really happy with what I had recorded, but then I went to edit it and I was suddenly a lot more happy with it. I just feel like I'm still like experimenting. I feel like I'm still experimenting with my video making and editing style. When it comes to like the editing style, I mean just like how I want, yeah, of course how I want to edit, but then video making is like how I want to go about the videos. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like what I decided is like I wasn't having that fun of a time like making my video, like, cause I knew I had to go resource gathering for brass and stuff. Um, and I didn't really feel like doing that. And even though it was off camera, so I was kind of just doing it, you know, on my own. And that's when I decided, oh, what I could do was just stream it, cause then it's like recording, but it's not for the video, and I'd have a more enjoyable time doing that. Anyway, we're gonna turn all this copper and zinc into some brass. Let me actually take my hypertube back. The idea is to make a splitter and continue the hypertube over to my automation area. I've just never used a splitter, so we're gonna see how that goes. Yep, unsure. Now theoretically, I should just be able to smelt all of this at once. Just something I love about this. Should I throw on some raw gold as well? just pour raw gold. But yeah, for the splitter, I don't think I've made one because for some reason it decided it wanted to be a mechanical crafting recipe. It's so weird because it's something that you could make in a 3x3 and a normal crafting table, but they decided they wanted to be mechanical crafted. So that's odd. Is it smelted already? Yeah, that was actually really quick. That was quicker than I was expecting. Do I have all the resources for this? Like, I have a bunch of okay, I have so much andesite casing just right there. Oh, I know why. It's because I was using it for the support beams, like these support beams for the hypertubes. I still have some andesite casing over there, or not andesite casing, some scaffolding. I just want to clear up my inventory a little bit. I guess I don't need this redstone in here. I'm gonna have to use that glass in a moment. I'll need the coal. These type of tube entrances. Okay. So we need transmitters. Oh, we need to spend copper on that too. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, so for the transmitters, I need some copper sheets. Let's make 6 of them. I mean, we have extra copper anyway compared to zinc, so it wouldn't be used anyway on brass. Let me actually do that. Let me just take a stack of copper and zinc and make some brass. Yippee. For the transmitter, I need copper rods as well. These things I never make. Oh, I need 2 redstone. There we go. Hypertube blocks, we need funnels and we need brass sheets. I have some of those. Okay. And for the funnels, oh, that's also brass sheets. Let's just make a couple of these. I don't know how much I need. Oh, that's exactly how much I need. All right, that should be everything. 2 brass sheets. We need 4 total. 2 of the transmitters. We got the hypertube blocks, and you got 6 funnels. Okay, that should be everything. Did a chicken just come like burn? That is so sad. I think I heard that too. I heard that chicken get burnt. Oh yeah, we need to redo this because yeah, 32 copper. And we can actually do another stack. The only issue with this, it'll make the brass and it'll make it to 64, then it'll stop. But whenever it stops at 64 brass, we still have 32 copper and 32 zinc in there. So that means I have to like take the brass out and then put it back in. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, that should be everything. So I should be able to head to the mechanical crafters and make up the splitters. Yeah, I think you just ran out of fuel. Okay, how much do we have? We have 64 brass. That's pretty good. Might make a few more plates just in case. And then however many hypertubes we can make with this. Okay, we should press down some more brass sheets. I forgot that the hypertube blocks require these. There we go. There we go. We used up all of the panes. 2 stacks of hypertubes. Will that be enough? Maybe. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Blue fox, yes. So true. I'm gonna have to get some water. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna work, but yeah, let's head to the mechanical crafters. Let's make these splitters, and then we're gonna experiment first before I start trying to make one attach to this thing. I don't even know where I'm gonna put it, because we gotta somehow have a splitter that'll allow us to choose between going over here or going over to my automation area over there. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna put that yet, because I can't just put it directly above the entrance block, because I'm not too sure how easy it would be to like change direction if you're like trying to do it as soon as you enter. So yeah, I don't know. I am not gonna remember this recipe. What if I tried though? Transmitter? I'm already lost. I know they both needed 3 hypertube funnels. Where the heck could that be? Is it like the bottom? I know it needs a hypertube block. I think that was like right here. Is it like this? There's no way. Nope. I thought I got it right. Oh. Wait, I was like kind of close. I put the hypertube funnels. Okay. That was close. Center, top, and then the funnels are the like that. And then what was it? The 2 brass sheets right here. Because it started going, I thought I got it right. There you go. We got one. But no, it just goes regardless. Funnels and what was the middle thing? The hypertube block. There you go. Now I have 2. I am probably only gonna be using 1 today, but I thought it would be not too bad of an idea to make 2 just in case. So let's experiment. Let's actually experiment where we have power. I don't want to use a generator. I want to use an engine just for this. Let's just borrow power temporarily from this. This is like only halfway stressed, which is very good. Oh yeah, something I was wanting to do sometime soon, maybe next stream, just compact all of this, because this could be compacted, and the reason, like, I thought about it at the time, I was like, oh yeah, we can because someone gave me the idea of like putting water in the drills, and we can like make this half the size of this cobble generator. But I didn't want to really make all this compact because I was like, I don't really need to. But now that it's actually to the point where like, oh, I need to make a building around this, I'm like, this is gonna be one big building. So if I can compact all this stuff, then I can make it a lot easier for me to build a building around it. I'm not gonna have to build a building nearly as big. So I want to be able to do that. Where is my gearboxes? There they are. And then I need some cogs. They are probably in the toolbox, which I really need to start using. For some reason, I've just been neglecting it. Okay. Rotate you. Wait, automatic lock mode? Manual lock mode. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I was just trying to face its change its direction. Let me bring this up one. But yeah, this is just to experiment. Put this here. What if I do automatic lock mode? So it's like, does it just automatically put you in it? Okay, we're gonna have to find out. I'm so curious. I have these andesite scaffoldings. We'll use that to make some hypertubes here. Angle is too high. Okay, let's build one. I suck at placing the scaffolding. Sorry, this isn't my specialty. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if we can place one up here. Yes. What if I tried to go down one though? No? Okay. Fair enough. We can place one here though. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Is it because I was probably clipped inside of it, so I couldn't place it because of me. I was in the way. Alrighty then. Let me have this go down actually. That'll make things a lot easier for me. Let's try this. Right here. The placement of this is just so weird. Okay. Like that. Then can I place one? Okay, there we go. This is actually really cool though. That is just amazing. Hypertubes are great. Anyway, now to actually figure out how to do this, get the splitter. Now, how can you rotate this? You, oh, oh, and that's how you crash the game. Oh no. I was thinking, oh, you might not be able to place this like that. And I was saying, okay, but with a wrench, we could try to rotate it. Well, I hope I didn't break it, but I didn't break the server. Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to do a whole thing to fix it, probably. Oh no. I could just probably hop in a creative world and experiment for a little bit, but I haven't been streaming for that long. I would love if it. See, it crashed, but the server. Did the server crash? Is it just that I can't render it with my client and it crashes me when I see it? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Okay. I have an idea actually. Like a good idea. Let me launch Minecraft again. But what I'm gonna do, since I placed a block that I'm not supposed to be able to place apparently, I'm gonna open up the console and I'm gonna look back at my stream to like see the coordinates of where it is, and I'm just gonna set it to air. That's like my next best idea. Cause it's not like the server crashed. I think it's literally just my client. So I should be able to still run like commands. Hold on, let me just rewind the stream to when I placed it. All right. No, I have to be like really smart. The good thing is like coordinates are always open because of the map mod that I have. Well, okay, 792. Okay, the X is 792, I believe. The 792. 792. 7. Okay, hold on. No, I don't care about replays. I might uninstall that. Um, so what's your IP address? My IP address. Okay. Let me write this down. 792. 8 negative 832. It's so hard to read this because my videos are just so blurry for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's Y68. See, if I get this wrong, what that means is that I have to relaunch Minecraft once again. Let's hope I don't get this wrong. Oh, that position's not loaded? What? Hold on. Loaded. Okay, force load. I mean, it seems okay for the server to load it. Force load. I've never had to use the force load command. If it's even a thing. Force load, add. And then I guess it doesn't take a Y coordinate. How do you do this? Force load. Huh. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Subblock air. I am struggling with this. Why would that position just be loaded? Is it a force load? Maybe it takes too long? Oh. Wait. 832. Could not set the block. Oh. Wait, so that means I got right or got wrong the block that I'm trying to set? Let's try. Okay. That might have worked. Please. 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 Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Okay. Well, this isn't cheating, guys. I'm giving myself another. What are these called? These splitters. So, yeah, you don't want to rotate these a certain way. Create hypertube junction. Create hypertube junction 1. Okay. There we go. That was something. I learned some things today. That's for sure. But so you do not want to rotate this in a way that faces up or down, apparently. In fact, now I'm scared because let's keep it the way it's currently facing so that I don't break it and it gets mad at me again. So I can rotate it. Oh, what is this? What does that mean? What? I know there's some redstone mechanics, and I'm assuming that's what this is, but I don't know exactly what it means. Maybe it's like, oh my god, I tried to make an upside down lever. I don't know how to power these. What if I right clicked it again, then try to flip a lever? No. I have no idea what the redstone side of this does. I was thinking I could rotate this in a certain way, but it doesn't look like that is a thing I could do. So I can place it like this. What if I tried to... Okay, so it's just placed based on your orientation. What if I looked up and placed it? Yeah. I'm guessing it doesn't let you place it in a way that one side faces up or down. Also, I have zero clue where my airship is. I think it might be at Skid's base. Yeah, it still might be there. But I have some stairs here that was attached to my airship that are completely left behind before. So that's something. Should I go grab my airship? You know, that's what we'll do. We'll grab my airship. I'll start flying it towards here and I'll sleep on the bed in it. Because I was looking for my airship because it's nighttime. I gotta skip the night. Though I do gotta figure out where Skit's portal is again. I think it's this way. I didn't like seeing that thing in the distance. That random mob. Like, what is that? There's some blocks down here. Yes, there is another portal down there. And, oh, I could have jumped on that first and not take as much fall damage. Alright. Going to Skit's base, I can take my airship. There it is. It's just been chilling here at his base. Being useless. It's because I abandoned it one day because we decided I like went back to my base through the Nether, but I flew over here in my airship. I guess I really didn't need to fly over here if I could have just went to the Nether. But I think the thing was I didn't know where his Nether portal was. I only knew it just now because I remember going from his Nether portal to my base. Okay, is this the wrong one? That is the wrong one. This is the one that actually lifts the ship. So I'm kind of wasting coal right now. It's okay though. Put another one in there, and then that might be enough to get my way back. Theoretically. Oh goodness. Okay, let's push this so that it'll not be stuck on the trees. Okay, I think it's that way. So turn this one off. Here you go. Yeah, that's Luca's airship. So my automation area should be like straight this way. I had nowhere to put this thing. Like, I don't even know if I should have it on the airship because I had literally no idea of where I could put this. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna just fly away. I was like, oh, I could maybe put it on like the top. That wouldn't look good either, but I think it would look better than it technically like it looks like it's floating when I have it on the fence. And I'd rather it be on the balloon than be floating. I feel like it'd make a little bit more sense. It'd still be weird. But I think I used to have it like on top of this crafting table, but then I decided to have the physics assembler on this thing instead. So I feel like that's more convenient. Yeah, theoretically, I won't even be really using this airship as much as I used to because I'll have hypertubes go around places. I think what I'll do though is I don't think I'll be using this one as much. I feel like there's still some uses I could like still some reasons to use it for the future, but not just for like traveling places. I'll either nether travel or use the hypertubes. Before I used to use this thing to get everywhere. But later on I'm gonna be making another airship that's bigger. So where the heck are these stairs? Oh, okay, it's the front. That's what happened there. Oh my gosh, we're going so fast. I didn't think we were gonna pass it that fast. Okay, let's turn. And yeah, this front right here. Yeah, these few stairs, that's the front of the airship. You ran out of power. I need enough power to turn around. Where am I at? I will try my best to land like somewhat decently, but I don't even know if I want to land this thing here. I'm going to be building here soon, but I guess not yet. I want to compact that stuff and then I'll start building. Is the word is that the word for it, compact, or is it because I know that is one word for it, but when people refer to redstone and like making stuff compact, I feel like they use a different word. Could be wrong though. Okay, let's start heading down. I think this is a good spot. We're gonna land onto the stairs. It's okay though. I forgot I still have these torches in my offhand. I could put the lever in here. Why do I have feathers in there? Let's take these stairs and let's put them back on the front of the ship. It's because it was disassembled and like, you know, it it doesn't glue everything. I'd have to have it all glued together, but now it should be good. Though I guess if I disassemble it, it'll come back off, won't it? Cause not, yeah, okay. Let's extend the honey glue then. Now everything should be good. That's cool how the honey glue is like able to be configured even while it's assembled. That's cool. This looks like a roller coaster over here, but this is just temporary while I try to figure out how the Hypertube splitter works. And it does just seem like it's gonna be a. Is this connected? Just does it sometimes doesn't look like it's connected. I don't think it is. That's weird. Clicking on it, okay, but this works, but just straight up clicking on it doesn't connect it. That's really strange. So it has this third part faced towards you. I think I can get used to that, but it is still really weird. Okay, so if I wanted to split off and go like that way, then I would stand right here and I'd place it. And then I could have this. What if we like, no, I can't have it really loop back in, can I? And we'll just have it bring you like way over here. Yeah. Is it gonna break these blocks? No, because I don't think these are even blocks. You can walk through them and everything. It's just like where you actually place them. Where you place, yeah. Alright. So that's those. Oh. I thought I saw something. Like whenever you are hovering over this, it it has this like hologram over that. I don't know what that's about. Does that happen when I hover over the entrance? No? That's weird. What if I wrench this? Oh, it's when I'm looking at it at all. Holograms. I have no idea what that even means. Okay. Then what if we have this come out this way? Alrighty, time to try this out. Okay, now it's showing it in these two directions. What does that mean though? Because it's not doing it in this direction. Does that mean if I made an entrance over here on one of these sides, it wouldn't work? I'll have to test that. Anyway, we go through this and I don't press any buttons. We just go straight, it looks like. I just don't do the turn. Yeah. It means the hologram. It means the hologram. Yep, for sure. But if I hold, I was holding D to move right, and it didn't make me go in the other one. Okay, let me hold A. What is there like a? Okay, if I hold the splitter, yeah, let me disable. No, not trying to see chunk borders. That didn't work either. I was thinking it was like you would hold a certain block. That could be where you're looking. No. These things are actually really fast. What I think I'll do, slow down a little bit. How many engines do I have? 2. Okay, let's just do this with engines. Or, yeah, let's just do this with engines. Simplifies a little bit for me. Okay. So entrance block and then engine. Make some cogs. We're going to make this go so slow that I can more easily understand what's happening. I have so much coal, so I shouldn't worry about this. Okay, do that, and then connect these up. Boom. Let's even do one over here. Let's put an entrance right over here. Cog, engine, charcoal. I'm gonna try to enter from here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, what happens whenever I'm looking at this now? It's still only sending the holograms that way. Pick that up. Oh. Maybe it's because this already existed? What if I put this here now and then I connect these up? You see, now it's sending the hologram out that way. Connect to this one. It's sending it out to those ones. Connect it to this one. Now it's sending it to all three. See, that's weird. I think that's like a visual glitch, or it won't do the hologram if you try to connect it. Oh, I see the arrow now. Okay, so you have to make sure that it's actually connected. Let me make another entrance. All these things are weird. You have to. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like these recipes. Smart shoe, electron tube. And smart shoe, cogwheel. Is what I was talking about. I don't have another engine. The hologram? I mean, yeah? What do you mean? I was talking about the hologram when I said the hologram, yeah. I have another engine. I don't know if I want to make another engine. Do I have an engine in here? It's like I have to. I don't have to. Look at this. Do you see the green holograms? How you say it? Yeah, and whenever I had it before, it wasn't even showing this one was connected. So I guess I just had to reconnect everything back up. If you like, if you attach the, if you place the splitter, and then, like if you place a splitter attached to a hypertube block, it's not connected to the splitter, I guess, technically. What? Yeah, that's what it seems like. No, but look at this. Yeah, look at this though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I connect, unless it's gonna fix itself now. We'll see. See, this one's not connected anywhere. It's just these two. Yeah, and now it's just bugged. It's like you can't actually do it. Hmm. What the frick? I didn't know you could do that. Well, yes, but I think it's a visual glitch because you can't even do anything. When you go in here, it just doesn't work anymore. You can't change directions. Yeah, so it's just that's not even a visual glitch. It's just a glitch. Like, if you already have it connected, then it doesn't let you do it. But if you connect it afterwards, then it'll, what the heck is happening here? Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, it is based on where you're looking. Oh wait, no, I held down a different key and it's like it changed it. Yeah, so it's option. You can choose to use your keys, or I guess like the key binds will overwrite. Movement keys will overwrite your where you're looking. But if you don't press movement key, it'll do where you're looking. Wait, it didn't do it there though. Cornbread. This is strange. I'm trying to figure out how this is working. Wait. No, it's I think it's movement keys only. And it's like I toggled this one to be open whenever I go through, so it's always doing that one. It's like a one press, and then you go through that every single time until you change it. I don't know much about satisfactors. Yeah, and it's permanent. It just stays like that forever every single time you go through here. Yeah. But is this client sided? If you have your set to go out this way, does it change mine? Okay, it's client based or per player. Okay, so it can memorize your path per player. Well, cool. Now I know how these things work. Now I gotta figure out. Have you been through my hypertubes yet? Show me where they are. They're literally right next to your shop. I don't know how long they've been here. I think they've been here like since 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I don't remember. Maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I try to make it look nice. I try my best. They're a little bit snaky still, but I wasn't gonna make it go like directly down. I wasn't gonna make it directly vertical. Do you have to jump to crouch into it? That sucks. Oh, hi, chicken. Anyway, I don't even have to like go directly under it either. I can stand off to the side a little bit. No, I got rid of the chain conveyor. I'm gonna get rid of the other chain conveyors too, except for the ones that are on the hypertubes. It's like this is for like a fan. I have one over there. So I'm gonna move that in as well. I'm gonna actually like use the building that I made at the like day one and put create stuff in it. Like that the building that's next to the house that Lakin built. It hasn't been used for anything, and I'm gonna just make that a little tiny factory. But yeah, I have to decide how I want where I want the junction, the split. Oh yeah. Enjoy cornbread. Cause I don't want to put it. Actually, I realize now I can't put it there because what I was thinking, put it right here, and it's like it splits. You can either go that way or this way, but the splitter can't be vertical, is what I found out. It can only be horizontal. You can't have this side be on top or on the bottom. So it has to be horizontal. So it'd have to be one of these. Like I could try to make it this tower where it splits. This one right here. Maybe the splitter's right there. And then you could choose to go out this way and it'll like wrap around and then maybe make its way over to the island that way. And then if you go straight, then it ends up right here. The only thing about this is like you don't really know the path that well. I mean, maybe when you're on your way over, you'll see it. I'm not too sure. But I feel like as long as there's enough reaction time, it doesn't really matter because people will get used to the paths. They're not gonna have to be like, oh wait, which way do I go again? I think it'll be like easy to get used to. Long time no see. Hi Red Ruby Fox. Have you seen me in this hypertube yet? They're they're very cool. Very fun and really fast. That's what I'm working on today. I did all this stuff for my video. I haven't done any of this on stream yet, but I'm gonna be working on this because what I've been doing on stream so far has just been collecting resources so that I can make more hypertubes. And then I was trying to figure out how to use the splitter because I want to make it so that you can choose to branch off of this hypertube and move over to like my automation area instead of dropping off here. Or, be able to come from the automation area, come in here, and then be able to choose if you want to be dropped off right here, or if you want to be dropped off at the house. So I'm trying to do right now. I just don't know how I want to do the splitter because it has to be horizontal. Like if I put it right here, then that would mean it would be, I would have to have a hole right here. Which actually I think is okay, because these technically don't have cogwheels in them. These ones do have cogwheels in them next to the entrance and stuff. But these ones, these andesite casings are purely decorational. So if I put a splitter there, it might not actually look that bad. I don't think it will. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll put the splitter right here. Have you seen my community posts? I haven't. I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna do this and see how it goes. What's your community post? And yeah, I gotta make sure I put the splitter in first and then connect everything. Because what I found out earlier is that there's like a glitch where if you have the Hypertube block already where you're putting the splitter, then it just doesn't like that. But yeah, it's really easy to connect them back up. These things can be like really annoying to work with, but I think once you get used to them, it's actually really not that bad at all. Except what happened there, it didn't even. Oh, I think it like reset because I shifted, I crouched. So this, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but this is the idea. It comes out like this. Oh, like what does that look like? It looks like kind of messy. Like, doesn't it? Why did I put a Hypertube block here? Okay, what if we put a casing here? Like, what does this look like? Maybe it doesn't look that bad. What about from this side? Like, my only issue with it is it's not symmetrical because it can't have the casing there. I feel like it would be better if this was like I had a block here, a block here, a block here, block here, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but the beams are coming up in the corners right here, and that's what held the hypertube. Is that what I should do? I feel like that could actually work. And then the bottom holds the hypertubes, and we're gonna just see what this looks like real quick. This is all purely decorational, so not gonna break anything. By the way, great news. My video is almost done. It'll probably be done tomorrow or in a few days. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's super soon. Well, great. I'm sure you're happy to finally move on from it and be able to work on something else. I guess the top will just have fully encased. And then this is what I'm saying is like we can have the bottom here filled in as well. And then it's like these junctions. Yeah, one side. I could have like this have glass or something or glass panes. But yeah, then all the other sides don't look that bad anymore. Something I didn't like was having casings on the shafts up here. I might change my mind on that. No, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to choose. I see some zombies coming after me, so let's sleep. I think I like that overall, though. Whether or not I keep the andesite casing on top, I am not sure. But I do like that a lot more than what it was, because now it's like symmetrical in my eyes. But do I leave this like this? Because this was a nice little pattern. I mean, I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to have it like that. Oh, I need some water. I really need some water IRL too. Alright. Because I like the entrance. This is the entrance and exit. And I feel like this is fine like this rather than it being like a, what is that, a 3x3 thing? It's just being the 1x3 looks a lot better because how would I even do it bigger? You know, I could do it bigger actually. I could see it now. You know, it'd still be this. This is all decorational, I think. Yeah, until it gets to the cogs. It's like I could have it come up like this. And then it like all connect. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Filling on my inventory with your random garbage. Now I have arrows in me. What the flip? See, if I have these go up like this, would that look bad? I think it does it overlap with the hypertube a little bit there? No, it actually doesn't. I don't like how the cog looks right there. Is it being connected there? I might not be happy with that. But like it's kind of cool because then you go in and you have the entrance right here rather than being like one dimensional. Because before it's like the entrance was blocked on this side and you had to walk in from this side. But now you can, you know, walk in from any side, which I think is cool. I do think that's cool. The only issue I have with this is the cogwheels being like that. What if I just have the shaft like that? Does that look cool? This was decorational. I'm gonna put it in anyway. Because, yeah, I got rid of the casings. Wait, what if I did cogwheels like this too? Oh, frick. Hold on, this is a time where I can actually finally test the junction out though, the splitter. We can flip it to go right and we'll exit out of this one. Oh, you have the little green hologram. That tells you where you're gonna go. I couldn't see that over there because it was too fast. That's cool. Okay, but yeah, we were able to stop out that one, so that's cool. We were able to like change the trajectory. Anyway, what I was doing, if I make these cogwheels, that makes it like more symmetrical. Because like all of these sides are cogwheels now. So it's not just that side. Front flesh, come on. Though now I have the issue of this. The chain drives don't look as cool anymore. Unless I did this whole entire thing, but I don't even think you can do that. So we might have to make the whole entire top cogwheels as well. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what that'll look like. But I think I prefer this. It just costs more andesite casing. That's the only issue. But it's just blocks that I can really easily get back. I need to check on my automation to see how that's going. Let's actually use the toolbox. So if there we go. We don't have that many cogwheels in there. Oh no, we do. It just only took out 32. Oh. Oh, and whenever you take something out of the toolbox, it has like this red outline over it, so you can like see that it's grabbed from the toolbox. And then I could return items to toolbox. Oh, I've returned the casings. All of my casings. I have the cogwheel out, and I could also just unequip it instead of returning it. Dang, I need to start using this more often, like really. Because I could put in my vertical gearboxes and I could have like some normal gearboxes as well. I would maybe put in chain drives. I just don't know. I feel like there would be a better option for what I could put in there. But I need to start using this more often. It's amazing to use. You want to guess what I posted in the community tab today? I won't have a single guess. Actually, you know what? My single guess would be is that you just talked about that you're almost done with the video and maybe announcing what you plan on doing next. This is my guess. Let's return the items to toolbox. There you go. Now, what does that look like? Hmm. I do think that's an improvement. Can I open up the tool? I can open up the toolbox while on free cam. Um, I think that's cool. I think the only thing. What if I just want to try this. Like extending it up by one. Is that cool? I really like that. We'll do that. Oh, and then whenever I pick up the toolbox, it automatically puts all the items that I had taken out of the toolbox back in the toolbox. Bro, this thing is awesome. What the heck? I love that. Because it manages your inventory so much, especially if you have multiple of these. You can have like multiple different sets of create stuff or different like block palettes. I think it'd be good for like block palettes if you're building stuff out of the same blocks. Like over there, I'm making buildings out of the stone. What is that? Like polished stone? Or is it? I think it's called polished stone. Like the white polished stone, and then I think there's some cobblestone bricks, and then logs. It's like I was doing that for the building over there as well. I'm just having the same style. And I'm thinking of even continuing that over to these just because, I think I might as well continue the style, right? Or am I wrong for doing that? I don't know. Like, I feel like if I found a style and it's like over there, I should just continue. I knew you're right here. I don't know. What do you think of this? Do you think this looks a lot better than. I don't know if you remember what it even looked like. I'm making these things 3x3s. You like this more? Because then you have like, you can enter from multiple sides. So just that one side. And then over here. What? You're still too short? Crazy. And then I did it with this one too. So you can see this one compared to these. Yeah, and look over here. This one was how it used to look like. That's because I wanted to change it up because since I'm using the splitters, it looked odd. And then up here is what the old entrance used to look like. I have to change this one as well. I think so, but only if you like slow down, and I'm not slowing down really much with this. Unfortunately, no, I've been baking cookies. Is that what you said in your community tab, that you've been baking cookies? Come on, uppies into the hypertube. Yeah, we'll rebuild this one to also be a 4x or a 3x3, I think. Will it work? I think so. The reason I'm asking will it. Well, I don't know, like with how I'm designing this. I love these toolboxes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna be using these like crazy from now on. I'm just saying I think so because I don't know if it's like if I put these andesite casings up here, if this will block the hypertube. No, it doesn't. It looks great. I love it. This is beautiful. See, now I've actually like whenever I started these, I was struggling because I couldn't come up with the design that I liked for the pillars and stuff. Or I even was gonna dig it underground. I was gonna make this underground. Look at this. If I dig down a few blocks, look at this. I was gonna make a tunnel underground for the hypertubes, but then I changed my mind. Yeah. I was like, one, I don't want to mine it out, and then two, I don't want to I don't want every single time you want to travel through the hypertubes, you have to go way down and then go somewhere. You'd have to go like way down underground, which would take time instead of just being able to go up a few blocks. It's only 2 blocks that you're going up after entering the hypertube, and then you go straight to where you're going. Rather than being the same Y level underground, and it's like it's way slower. So I think this was a better option. Not what? Oh, this is something Lycan was building. If you want to hear what he was saying about it, you can just check out my last stream. It was like somewhere near the end, I think. I was there for a little while, so it's not that hard to find. These toolboxes, though, oh my god, I just need to fill them. I just need to fill this thing with a bunch of resources, and then I'll be set. I mean, it already has like a decent amount of stuff. Oh no, I've been burning through the andesite casings making these. Did you say you need more food? Oh look, it's the bro and the child avatar. Sorry about that. I know he's an adult, but he looks cute. He's not in a child avatar. He's just small. He's a normal adult that's small. Yes, I mean that. How am I being mean? Are you talking to him? I'm the one not calling you a child. So yeah, the cogwheels I want to come all the way around this way. Like most of these are purely for decoration. I do not actually need all of these cogs. I just want it to like all be symmetrical. So yeah, like even these shafts, I could get those from the toolbox too. I know what I forgot. I need to actually use one of these. Oh wait, we need to. Oh, I just realized that one of these sides just doesn't have the shafts, does it? Oh yeah, this part I was doing it on just two sides, and the front was like that. What should I do? Should I just keep it like? Should I add a shaft on this side, or should I? Uh, or should I put like glass? So I was thinking of putting glass on this one, but I might not. I don't know yet. I think I'll just do a shaft. That's probably what I do. What if I put a shaft on this thing as well? But it wouldn't be spinning. That's the only thing. It wouldn't be spinning. Alrighty. And I think yeah, okay. I have the idea of how I want to do these, I think. Anyway, let's put the shafts here now. The only thing is I have to actually not encase the cogwheels yet, because then the shafts won't connect. Those are connected. Those are connected. Okay. I think that's everything for this, right? That looks complete. Because I got the... Yeah, I did everything, I'm pretty sure, for this. Happy. Looks good. Alrighty. And then I take my toolbox. Yes, and it just immediately just resets my inventory to how it was. It even put the shafts back to my inventory that I had. Oh, it's because I already have 256 in there. Okay, let's just put these in here. And forget about that. And oh yeah, and these large cogwheels we can put back in there. There you go. Because it just makes my inventory so much clearer. I can have like a toolbox where we have like andesite scaffolding and then chain drives and stuff, just like extra stuff. So we have a toolbox that we use for most stuff and then one that we use for other stuff. The only thing is that if I have two, then whenever I hold Alt, I don't know if it's going to let me grab from both. Or if it's going to be like the one I'm closest to or what. I should try that because I could see it being a thing where like there's a arrow or something where you can like switch between the toolboxes that are out. That would be cool. I feel like that might not be a thing though, and I might just have to just have this one toolbox and have only so many items in here, and they just be the most common ones I use, and that would be okay. Right, so let's go ahead and make this one the exact same as the others. This wasn't the original agenda for today, but that's how it goes. Like whenever I stream, I'm just kind of like I have a plan. Sometimes I don't even have a plan. Sometimes I just go for it. But that's really rare. In fact, I think it's only happened like one time recently, and it was my last Ascendancy SMP stream because yeah, I just had zero plans. I had no idea what I was doing. But it still ended up working out great. I had no plans. I got on. I was just like, okay, I'll do these things. I did those things, and then I don't even think I finished those things. And then I got distracted by their SMP members. I haven't streamed Ascendancy SMP in a while, but I also haven't streamed Aeronautics SMP. I also haven't streamed Aeronautics SMP in a while, so yeah. How did I make this look? Oh, we're not doing the whole cogwheel decoration on this one, right? This one's just yeah, okay. These are a lot easier to do. Where was I? Over here. These ones are a lot easier. No cogwheels. I just put a casing right there. But I will probably be doing an Ascendancy SMP stream tomorrow. Wait, hold on. What did he say? I heard him saying what? What are you talking about, Jeremy? Um. Anyway, yeah. There's this thing about me where if I'm struggling with one thing, it affects everything. This is something that affected me in school as well. If I was doing bad in one class, I started doing bad in every class. I started like not caring about the other classes. Um and this affects YouTube as well. If I am not happy with one video, I'm struggling to make one video, struggling to do a stream or something like that. Usually it's a video. I don't struggle with streams. If I'm struggling with a video on anything, it could be like it'll affect everything else. Like if I'm struggling with the aeronautics video, like I was earlier, then I stop streaming aeronautics and I stopped streaming just altogether. I stopped making videos altogether. I stopped streaming altogether. It's a problem that I have, but I don't know what happens because it's like I don't even know. It's like I struggle with making videos sometimes, and I don't even know why. Because then I come back like 2 weeks later or something like that, and I'm just like, huh, it was a really easy solution to that. Why was I stressing so much, or something like that? But I don't know. I think it'll get better as I try to figure out what how I want to do my videos and stuff like that. Because I'm still experimenting. But it was funny because like, or interesting because it affected me in Raspberry Flavor too, my old mod pack. Low key, some messages aren't going through. I had to refresh my chat to see his other chat. What? That sucks. Your friend's so small, I bet he can't pronounce the guttural. Okay, I can't pronounce that either. What? Okay, honestly, I should stop making fun of him. Poor Luca. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's the whole entire design. Oh, no, no. There's something I want to do. How do I. If I. What does this look like? Okay, so if I move the items around, then it gets rid of the toolbox indicator. Interesting. Anyway, let's just get back up here because I want to put some andesite casing on top. Now I might not need the wrench anymore as long as I just place everything perfectly, you know? Oh, no, I need the wrench because I get rid of the scaffolding. I think that is how I want to design it. Like we have this empty space. Do I want to get rid of that? Because we have the empty space. Oh, we have two empty spaces here because of it's not a junction, so it's just straight. Do I like it like that, or do I want to have the holes there? Or do I want like windows? Because there might be glass panes that are like create. Well, I don't know. I was thinking of like an andesite glass pane for some reason. We have the framed glass. I don't know. I might just leave it open. I like the idea of leaving it open. If I decide I want to put glass there later, then I will. But yeah, there you go. Leave it open. It leaves the door open for glass to be put there later. Oh yeah, I need to grab my toolbox. So put all those back. There you go. Let's just get rid of the shovel for now. That's what I'll do. Because I don't need that. Get rid of all this. And I think I have this down a little bit better now. 3x3. Clearly not, because I immediately messed it up. But yeah, I am really happy with this. I like these a lot more than the 1x3 pillars I had, because now the pillars aren't directional. They're like, oh, it goes in and it could go out any other way it wants. And I can like add junctions on it later, splitters on it later. But these ones, it was just like, oh, it goes in this way. It has to come out this way. And then if I wanted to have a turn, it looks like this. However, now I haven't actually tested this, but it's possible maybe that for this turn, I can actually do the 3x3 in the center here without it looking too bad. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But maybe. My only thing about it, like the only reason I think it might look weird is because if this is the center, then it might be colliding with like a block on its edges. Probably this edge. But even if it does, I don't think I'm going to care, honestly. Because I don't think it's something you're going to really notice at all. So I think there was something I was doing before, trying to test with it, something like that, and it was noticeable. But with these kind of pillars, I don't think it's noticeable. So I think it'll be great. I think this will work out a lot better. Because, yeah, like I was saying, like, it's like one directional with those old towers, those old pillars. And they come out one way. If it was like trying to turn, that didn't, then the turn had to be like outside of the pillar, and I don't like that. Why did your name tag look? What? Look at my stream. Wait, you're only small when people look at you? What? Bro's lying about his size. What the flip? Yeah, I was like, what the flip? What balls? Where you? Okay, I'm coming. Oh, like, thing. What were they? Um, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, bottles. I thought you said ball. Yeah, really? What does that mean? Oh, because you were doing it based on like physics and not having like a fluid pump. I love that mod, but yeah, I literally had to get rid of it because it literally is making something just not work. You literally just couldn't um use the hose pulleys. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, because it wasn't automatically coming out of this. Yeah, that's what's nice about pipes in physics, is that you didn't have to have pumps all the time. You can just have physics, gravity. Wait, but you have a pump here. Oh. Oh, well, you can borrow my sand or just use the sand that I have in my automation area. I have tons. Your fan? Oh. Well, you said that was temporary. You said something involving this was temporary, so I thought anything that involved this was done. Uh oh. Oh, they can't hear you on stream. My bad. Thank you for telling me. Hold on. Let me fix it. Sometimes with the software I use, it just gets rid of sound devices. Like if my headphones disconnect for some random reason, it just does it. I have to like reset it. Which headphones are they? Wait, but do you guys Wait, do you guys not even hear the game? Oh no. Wait, hold on. Which even is my headphones? Hold on. Uh, is that me burning or you burning? Okay, good. Well, cause I was tabbed out. Oh, it's in OBS. OBS just reset it. That's what I did for my mic earlier. No OBS, please don't crash. No. OBS is doing the thing where if I'm hovering my mouse over, it's doing a loading bar now. No. I feel like if I click, it's gonna just start not responding. Actually, it is not responding right now. Oh, yes, OBS crashed. Do you schedule your stream? I don't know, cause like mine's like I click on manage broadcast and select the stream that I already have scheduled, and it just says resume. Do you have the auto stop? Cause there's a thing to make it so it doesn't auto stop stream. Like in YouTube, you can choose if you want it to auto stop or not. Okay, let me go to chat audio. Chat. Okay, you should be able to hear Luca now. And then game audio. Game. Okay. There you go. Now audio works. That sucks. I'm so glad he told me, Red Ruby Fox. I love you for that. That probably would have lasted over a while. Probably would have even lasted into my video. And then my video would be like, oh no, no audio. What am I gonna do? And then yeah. It would have sucked. I'm glad that's fixed now. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of like these chain conveyors and stuff. This is actually the one that's getting the power, so like it's getting the power from the windmill. So I'm just gonna change how I do that to be having the windmills like give power to one of these. Maybe it'll like come through this pillar and make its way up. Maybe it'll actually come through this. That would be a lot easier. Like come through here through shafts and then a cogwheel there. The only issue with that is that it'd be a visible cogwheel. I wouldn't like that. But if it was coming through like over here in the back, then I guess it's not as noticeable. I don't know. Because there's no good way of making it not noticeable. I would go up. Yeah. I would just have to do that. I would just have to have it come through one of these pillars. Unless I wanted to come out right here and have this chain conveyor connect to it. Or one of them. It just has to connect to one of them. Or I could go back to what I did before. I could put a chain conveyor on top of the windmill. On all of the windmills because decorational. And then have that go onto this thing. That might be what I end up doing. Just put decorational chain conveyors on top of all of them. But this one's actual functional, taking it out. Oh no, because I wouldn't be able to do that, would I? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that actually. Thank you for the food. I'll have to figure it out later. For now, let me just build up the... Continue building up the beams. Oh no, I have to go get some more andesite casing since I have been burning through it. Gotta get rid of this too. This slow processing stuff I'll never use. There's that processing thing for making the engines. And I've been using that every now and then, but it's so slow. I hate it. So I should speed up at some point. Make a faster one somewhere. Alright. What do we got in here? A lot of iron, a lot of andesite alloy. And I should make something to like automatically craft up some andesite casing with logs and the alloy. What?
Take that, my inventory is full.
Okay. And this is sand.
Thank you.
I wonder if that's just gonna automatically just... Yeah, it just refills like instantly because it has a backlog. Well, I have to do some fun stuff now. Why's your blood? Oh, forgot to get rid of this. I will gladly take these for later. Gotta do some fun stuff. I gotta take some logs out and make them in the casing. We'll do like 4 stacks. This is something I need like an assembly line for. How do I want to do this? Let's just go for it. Also I'm planning on doing some changes to my avatar. Not too much, just a bit. It also includes my PFP and banner. Nice, nice. What kind of changes are you thinking? Just redrawing it or like actual differences? Like you're not gonna be holding a pickaxe or something like that anymore? What I'm thinking of doing is I'm just gonna make this big cube. And I'm just gonna like make my way down layer by layer. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but we will find out. I just realized the audio of the stream had to have sounded so bad. Like, because you couldn't hear the game audio and everything. Like, not just because you couldn't hear certain stuff, but because my mic has like faint laptop fan sounds in the background. But I don't think you really notice it that much if you hear the game audio and stuff in the background and stuff. So yeah, this is the idea. Just go layer by layer. Oh yeah, if I just like double click on a log, that also is a good idea. It's a lot faster getting rid of it than placing it. Okay. My bottle should be full now. Yay. Yeah, I'm happy with these pillars. Oh no, I don't know how long I've been streaming anymore because of the OBS crash. I think I've been streaming for like maybe... I'm gonna guess like an hour 40. I want to know though. Am I able to check? If I like... I don't think I have any way of checking. Oh, I can check Google. Studio. That's what I can do. This is taking a little while though. An hour. Okay, I was off by 10 minutes. So I've been streaming for an hour 50. And I thought it was an hour 40. Has my title been accurate to the stream? I titled it Hypertubes and base building, I think. I said base building because I was thinking, oh, if I finish up with the hypertubes, then I will build up some more stuff here. But I haven't got to that. But because I've been distracted on the making the pillars look better. I've been trying to do the hypertube junction splitter thing. And I like started doing that, but then I got distracted on making the pillars look nice. I don't know if I'd consider this base building or not, like making the pillars look nice or not. But yeah, I think for the rest of the stream we're going to finish up the pillars. And then I will just maybe, if it's not too late by then, make the hypertubes go all the way over to my automation area. Because that way, we'll have pretty much all the hypertube stuff done that I want to get done for now. Because, like, yeah, I want to have more hypertubes to, like, connect to, like, everyone's bases and stuff. But that's going to be a lot. Like, if I actually haven't decided if I want to do that yet. Because if I want to connect to people's bases that are far, it's going to be, it's going to be a lot. And it's like, it's not really necessary because we can just go through the nether. So that's why I'm just like, I'm not sure yet if I want to do it. But I know I want to have hypertubes going between the house, automation area, Lucas shop, maybe even Lucas tower since it's right there. I'm going to be building my own tower over here. So connect there. And then I want to build something over on that hill over there that's next to my house. So I might have some hypertubes go over there. The reason why I say I might is because it's kind of so close that it might not be necessary. But like, I might still do it. Like giving my character 4 fingers instead of 5 fingers to make it less humanoid and more like a fox. I mean, that's what I do. My character has 4 fingers. Okay. Almost done. One more stack of anti-alloy. I have not been enjoying spamming right click. We really need to make a little assembly line for this. Alright, last layer. And yeah, this hasn't been the worst way to do it. This is like 4 stacks of casing I just made. Like, yeah, it took a while, but I made 4 stacks. It didn't even take that long. So now, I don't think I'm gonna run out of andesite casing. Building up these pillars. You know, I still need to get some water. I've been wanting to get water like all stream. Oh yeah, and I'm also just random, but I just thought about the bridge. I want to actually rebuild this bridge at one point. Not rebuild it, but like, kind of rebuild it. Make it look nice. I'm not a bridge builder though, so we're just basically gonna take the design that it already has. This is a automatically generated one. We're just gonna take its existing design, and I like put cobble in it like it used to be broken. We're gonna like make the whole thing stone bricks and all of that. Basically what it already was, but just finished. Yo, Santu, hello. I am not back. I have to go get some water. I'll be right back. And then I'll show you whatever you might have missed. Be right back. Cat, it is time to get out of my lap. I forgot that I still have a sparkling ice drink. So I grabbed that and a water bottle since there's not really much left in it. I'm not changing the Minecraft skin though, just the character drawing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna drink a little bit. Yummy. Okay. Back to what I was doing. You always come back like Springtrap? Like Springtrap. Springtrap. So these beams used to be like 1x3, but I ended up making them 3x3. So this is what the entrance to them look like now. Or like the entrance exit. It's like a 3x3 now. And yeah, I'm really happy with this design. So I'm expanding it to all of these. However, this is basically what I want, but not quite. I decided I do not want these to be encased. And then I want to have some andesite casing coming up like this. I like that design. How did I take fall damage there? Like what? Yeah, that looks really cool in my opinion. I like that. So yeah, now we're just making all of these look like that. Now we should have the resources to do it. Do I have my toolbox placed down somewhere? Yes, I do. It's right here. Spring twat. I said spring tap. Spring tap water. Yippee. Yeah, this should be pretty simple. These are a lot easier to build than the entrance exit ones, because the entrance and exits, they need like the cogwheels and everything. But for just these pillars, all I have to do is just place andesite casing. And also needs this bottom layer. That's like the holder. And yes, the other side is the hole there. Yep. That's it for that. Break the toolbox. Break my scaffolding. All good. Move on to this one. Place my scaffolding. And then break the casing. Alright. Let me do this one now. Watery boy. Watery boy. You know what? Discord has like another profile animation thing, or not animation, like another profile decoration. And it's I think this has been a thing for a while. I just haven't like gotten around to actually like getting one. It's the like the border that goes around the I don't know what it is. Like the border that goes around your profile screen thing. Your profile panel. And I didn't have one of those, so I got one, and it's the water one. So that's what that made me think of when you said watery. Yeah, that's it for that. I don't even need to place down my blue toolbox because these are so simple. I have all of the andesite casing on me already. No, I did not get rid of the scaffolding. I mean, yeah, because like there was no ice thing, and there was like not that many blue ones. I think there's like one other blue one that I kind of liked. I was like, okay, there's no ice. There's no other blue thing I like, so I might as well just. Well, there might have been like there's another one I liked, but I was just like, water's kind of like ice. It's ice, just not frozen. It's melted ice. So there you go. And I changed the blue that my profile gradient uses. The thing about the blue, the gradients in Discord profiles, is that if you have it a bright color, then it basically just makes your profile light mode. Like it'll just suddenly make your profile like a lot brighter. And then if you change it to a darker color, it'll just suddenly change to be like dark mode, a lot darker. So I used to have like this really like cyan dark blue, but then I figured out how to make it like a brighter blue that was still like in dark mode, and I like it. Yo, ice is considered a mineraloid? A mineraloid? What? Oh shoot! Hold on, there was something I wanted to test with this, so we gotta get rid of this. I wanted to find out, yeah, because this isn't even aligned with that. We can make it aligned with that. Make these pillars aligned. Oh, you know what? We keep this. So what I wanted to try out is now that I'm doing these 3x3 pillars, I might be able to do like these corners without the corners having to be like floating over nothing. And that could be cool. Like that. Ow. To not go through that. Yeah, like that doesn't look bad at all, right? I just have to rebuild the chain conveyor. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. This is why this tower and this pillar design was such a good idea. It's gonna make things so much easier because like not only do they look better, but they also allow me to do the junctions, the splitters. And I could just do it whenever. Like I could even add a splitter to this if I wanted to. I don't know actually. I don't know if I could add a splitter if it's on an edge piece like that. Actually, no, I could. I could put the splitter and then, yeah, it's the same thing. I just put a, yeah. So if I want to have a hypertube that goes that way, which I probably will, I'll probably use this, put a splitter there, and have one go over to Luca's base. You know, that's probably what I'll try to do before the end of the stream, since I did make 2 splitters after all. I don't know where those are. I have one placed down, and then I have one in my backpack. There you go. So yeah, we'll place the splitter right here, and we'll connect one over to Luca's base. There you go. It'll be cool. Looks nice. Thank you, Santu. Yeah, then we have one over there that currently doesn't really go anywhere. We're gonna make it go over to my automation area. I'm not really happy with where it's getting split off because it's going off to the side, but like you would think, I mean, it's gonna turn and go that way, but you wouldn't think going off to the side right here is what's gonna make you go that way. You would think just going straight would make you go that way. But the thing is, if I put it on, I can't put it right here because it's where the entrance is and exit is. So if I put it like right here, one, I can't even do that because it's vertical. So this is literally the next best option I have. So I'll just have to make it go this way, put a tower, and then have it go all the way over there. It'll probably still be easily readable. It's really cool. Hold on, I'm gonna drink a little bit. I like how whenever you're trying to choose, it'll tell you, it'll have like this hologram over it to tell you that like why you're going along this. It'll have a hologram over here if you're gonna switch to this one, or it'll have a hologram over this one if you're just gonna go straight. And that's really cool. I'm excited to get this done and then like go through it over and over through all the splitters and everything and testing if it like memorizes, because for some reason it like memorizes which splitter you went through, like which side of the splitter you went through. So I'm wondering if it'll memorize like a whole path, like multiple splitters that you've gone through. I wonder if it'll memorize which ways you went through all of them. I'm curious about that. Because like right now, if I went right at that splitter and then I come back through here, it'll automatically just take me right. Oh my god, hi creepers. It'll automatically take me right. And then if I change it to go straight, then the next time I go through it, I'll go straight again. But if I go through multiple splitters, I wonder if it'll memorize every single one of them. And now that those creepers are dealt with, there's a zombie? Where? Not my problem. We got most of these pillars done. And then this one. Oh, right. We have to move the chain conveyor now. But then we already did that pillar. Oh, we're done. Though, I might rebuild this pillar. Move it over. So that this goes straight down into it. Instead of it curving into it. Because that makes no sense. That's just that's the kind of design philosophy I was doing before. It didn't really make that much sense. But now that I'm doing these 3x3s, I could put it, have the center of this pillar be right here. It'll look a lot better. I just don't like having to design these pillars, rebuilding these pillars, because it requires all these cogs and stuff. That's the only not fun part. But anyway, we got done with this pillar, right? Oh yeah, we just gotta break the chain conveyor and put it back. Oh yeah, and with these andesite casing, I can actually jump up and reach this. Before I couldn't. Who remembers that song Creeper on It? Literally everyone? Revenge by Captain Sparkles? Or no, it's not Revenge, it's the parody of Revenge. Fallen Kingdom, right? Wait, no. That's a different song, isn't it? Way back in the mine. I'm trying to remember the name of that song. Or was it Revenge? I don't even remember. Well, of course I remember the song. I just really like the Fallen Kingdom series, It might be Fallen Kingdom, but I don't think so. Alright. We gotta connect. I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. This is how I always am, though. Got rid of the scaffolding. And then I had to place it back. There you go. And that should be everything. The last thing I gotta do now is... Yeah, these pillars are aligned now, right? Yeah, I like that. Is, rebuild this pillar to also be aligned. But, it's because... I want it to be right here to look cooler. Oh, okay, hold on. Not like that. That is wrong. Right here. Okay, so this is the part with the cogwheels. Okay, we're gonna need the toolbox now. Oh, wait. No. Cogwheel right here. Trying to do this correctly. It's weird. Like this, I believe? Don't encase them just yet, because then I need to make one of them actually come through. Actually, might as well just make... let's just do that. And then shafts. Which one am I going to have come through? This don't really matter. Do this one. And does that mean I just encase all of those? I don't remember. I think so. Oh no. We probably do want to just do all of these. Oh wait, no, not that one though, because that's where the Hypertube is. So all of these ones. Not that one either. These two. Oh, wait, no, it'll be this one as well. It's just that the hypertube's there right now. We're gonna get rid of this pillar, keeping this one. And then, is this in the right place? Let me get rid of the entrance block. Place it the other way. It's not gonna let me do that. I have to go down here. I mean, I could have tried the rotation lock. I don't even remember what the button was. K. Could have tried that, but it's too late now. Yeah, let me use some andesite scaffolding. It'll help me. Alrighty. Then we do want to do this one as well. You know what? Let's just finally tear it all down. I think I can memorize it or something. It's not that hard. I have the other one to reference if I need it. Okay, have those go up. Then I can encase them. Then, what was it? I keep going like this. Is this right? I might have did this wrong. Bruh, my cat jumped on my desk and knocked my water bottle off. It's not what I'm currently drinking, but let me grab it. Alrighty. Oh, whoa. Oh, I forgot I'm in free cam. I was like, how did I just fall through the world? So I was looking at this one. So, okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, that is how it needs to be. Okay, so it is like this. Then I just put these here? Yeah. Why does that look odd to me? That is just how it is. Yeah, that is how it is. Okay. And then you have those shafts. Fill this in. And then the cogwheels at the top, I'm assuming it was right here. Like this. And then encase all these. And then make this go up by 3. And then place the chain conveyor here. Get rid of this one. I think... Oh. Whenever I bring this out, it automatically fills up because it's doing the toolbox thing. That is interesting. You can like easily put stuff in and out, take stuff in and out of the toolbox by doing that. Alright. Now, yeah, I believe that's everything. So let me just grab chains. Let's go to the other chain conveyor. I need some scaffolding. Boom. It should be connected. Is there something off about this? I don't know what it is. Like something just feels off. Oh. Maybe I made it too high. I made it too high. That's okay. Okay. That's what happened. So we need to go down one more. Put the cogs one lower. Right here. Then it'll be right. And it was the center one, right? There you go. Pretty easy. Chain conveyor. I believe I did this right this time, yeah. Did I click the chains? Here we go. Boom. I don't know why, but I have the urge to pat your head. Visit with me and cute characters, honestly. Okay. It's fair. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, this is a lot better than what it used to be. Oh, there's one issue I'm having now because, like, I just now fixed the entrance over there so that it wouldn't have a curve like this. But then now I just realized that this one has a curve. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta fix that because then this would be this. I can make this pillar aligned with this pillar, this pillar, this pillar. Like this would all be aligned, and then all of these would be perfectly aligned. This is like, this is bugging me. I have to fix that. Dang it! I thought I was done. So what if I walk far enough from the toolbox? Ooh, okay, it deactivates. There's like this, the red thing. It's like redstone. It'll activate and deactivate. Then it's no longer being controlled by the toolbox. Cool. Alright. So yeah, I guess I will go fix the other one now, but I will go through this thing. Too short to travel. Oh, it's not connected. I forgot to connect it up. Oh, I might have... No, it should be fine. Alright, to connect... It might not like it. Like, I might have to replace the tubes, but, like, I know I will be able to put it in correctly. Yeah, the angle between points is too high. If I break this one... Yeah, it does that. Okay, so what do I have to do? I think what I need to do is place... So it's like the top one, right? Yeah. So I have to think about this one. Let me get rid of those for now, these shafts. So in order to do this, it needs to be here, I believe. Okay, now get rid of those. Place the shafts back. Break those. And then... Oh, I forgot to actually connect the hypertube though. So let's do that. Oh, the scaffolding blocks are so weird. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Now, yeah, now those connect now. And then I can connect these ones. Maybe. Yes. Boom. Nice talking, but I'm gonna go. See you later. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Red Ruby Fox, and saving my life by telling me my audio wasn't working. Ready? Yeah, we're gonna go back to the hypertube. Except this time it should actually work. Theoretically. Yeah, it didn't send me through that one. That's good. Yeah. It's amazing. Alright, now let's go skip the night. And then I am going to rebuild that pillar, of course. Why is there monsters nearby? I didn't see any. I mean, I did see some, but they were like over there. Where's the monster that's nearby here? Please just tell me it just wandered away. Thank you. Alrighty. So yeah, now I'm gonna rebuild this tower. I think I'm just gonna break the whole thing and just rebuild it from scratch. I think I can memorize it. I really think I can. I will attempt to rebuild it from memory. I don't think it'll be that hard. It can't be. Let's put the scaffolding here. Get rid of the rest of this. And I'm gonna jump on this one. Okay, there we go. Now we just put in where we want the casing to be. Let me get rid of the hypertubes as well. And then we're also going to need to expand the dirt a little bit. So let me grab some dirt. Please tell me there is some in here. There might not be. Oh, okay, 15. That might actually be like perfect. Not enough to make the area around it look too natural. But something. Actually, what is that? Yeah, that's enough. Just barely. That'll work. Alright, now let's build this out. So on this layer, so the center, it could be like right here. Yeah, this is how I want to do it. So we go up 3. Let me put in the entrance so I know what I'm doing. I think it's a 1 up higher based on how I know the entrance is. Like this. Entrance goes here. Yep. And then based off that, I know to put the cogs like this. Oh, that's actually really easy. And then on all sides, the shaft goes up 2. The casing goes up. And then I think it's cogwheels again. Like that. I believe. And then like this. I butchered that. Shaft. Wait, but how am I out of shafts? I must have built it wrong. I don't think I did. I did forget to encase these though. I probably just ran out of shafts because I had like I built it slightly different before, like with how I spent the shafts. But it's still this. It still looks the same. It's weird. All right. Yeah, I believe that's the exact same as the one over here, because it has the 3 block gap and then the 2 block gap and then the 1 block. The 1 block. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's a different thing. So these have a 1 block gap. But yeah, these are different. 3 block gap, then 2 block gap, then 1 block. Yep. So that should be right, even though something feels weird. Do I have any? I need to make some more shafts. Even though I'm sure I have a bunch in the toolbox. You know what? I definitely do. Let's do that. Let's just take a shaft from there. And then conveyor. I believe I built it just like that. I think that's it. It really was just in my memory. And we're going to connect it to this one. Just so that when I tear down this chain conveyor, I'm not going to have to like reconnect them. That's it, right? Built it? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and pick up my toolbox. Wait. No, because those, I didn't actually get it functional. That's what it is. We gotta do the hypertubes, and then we gotta do the... Actually, make sure these are spinning. Like, that this is actually going in connected. Like that. So now it just needs the hypertubes. So let's try getting in from here. Break these shafts for now. Oh yeah, we don't do this side. So, oh yeah, that's why. Because we just didn't need the shafts for here. I mean, I still do want these to be cogwheels. I just want to encase them like that. Without the shaft sticking out. So I don't like that. But yeah, then... Scaffolding. Hypertube block. Connect there. Pick those up. I think it's just those two. It's connected. And then connect this to this. That should be good now. I don't like how that's like slightly clipping, but I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah. Hey Pyro. Pyro TF2 Team Fortress. I really don't think I've ever played that game. How are you doing today? I think I've just finished up my pillars. Let me test them. Yay. What's this arrow? Oh, that's pointing towards the next junction. You're able to... Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that that arrow is just always pointing towards the next junction. Alright, so I think I'm at the point now. Well... Do I want this pillar to be where the junction is that leads over to here? Because I don't know if I'm really that happy with it being right here. Like, I could do it. I just wish it wasn't. But at the same time, it's really my only option. Like, it's the only thing I can really do. Because I can't do it here. So yeah, I just have to do it like this. So let's get rid of this hypertube here. And then build another tower here. And then we'll have it go down to like a tower down here or something like that. And then it'll go across the ocean, the river. Pyro or spy? Pyro, spy? What do you mean? You're like having me choose without knowing who they are? Pyro sounds cooler. You know? Spy is just like spy, but like Pyro's like, you know, pyro. And yeah, this is like where the center would be for this one. If I fly straight in this direction, it's gonna end up around right here, which is kind of out of the middle, like out in the middle of nowhere. I guess I could have like a tower right here, and there's like a junction where it can like go out to the tower. Maybe I have a hyper like it's weird because this tower is here because like I can build this, but I'm gonna rebuild it, and I guess I'll have this like be the center. And it's gonna be like a circular tower. I'll have like the hypertube lead straight into it. That'd be cool. But there'll be a junction, so you can like turn right into the tower, or you can turn left, and then maybe it stops like right around here where it's kind of like next to the portal, right here, and we'll have a building here, but it won't be like overlapping the building or anything like that, so it should be fine. It shouldn't be over on any path or anything like that, so this should work out great. So let's choose this spot. Good. Pyros are better and gay. Are these Team Fortress 2 characters? That was my guess, because I'm pretty sure Spy is a Team Fortress 2 character. Wait, hold on. How do I know it's 4 blocks high if there's a terrain difference? I probably just make this one higher because this is the only one that's like off. Yeah, so you make this higher to be 4 blocks, right? Or is this not? These are all 4 blocks tall, right? I think that's the only exception. These ones are 4 blocks tall, yeah. Yes, TF2 Mercies? Oh, Mercs. Oh, mercenaries? Is that what that stands for? What am I doing? The bottom of these, yes, flat. And then hypertube like this, and one right here. Connect those up because it's gonna turn. And then we build the top part. Boom. this cool little thing, and then the chain conveyors just because, like, these are actually just purely aesthetic. It also keeps me in check from making these pillars too far away. Like, we're gonna have to build a pillar here, and then build a pillar over here that's close to the water, and then have a pillar over there on that side. And hopefully the chain conveyor will be able to reach that far, because if not, then we're gonna have to put a pillar in the middle of the water, which wouldn't look that bad. It could be actually cool, but if I don't have to, then I'm not gonna. Mercenaries? I see. I've had friends that play TF2, but yeah, I've never really played it myself. I've never really been into those types of games. Like, the only... It's weird, like, the only, like, competitive game that I've ever been into that's, like, a 5v5 or anything like that, like a team thing, is Valorant. And I'm currently not addicted to Valorant. It's been off and on. I'm not too sure if I'm ever going to return back to Valorant or not, though. I probably wasn't thinking I was ever going to return to Valorant last time I stopped, but this time I really don't think I'm going to return, because next time I play a competitive game, I want it to be, like, next time I get into a competitive game, I want it to be the animation versus game. I can't wait for that to release. Can't wait for the betas to come out. I haven't played MC in a long time, just haven't been in the mood. Oh, unfortunate. I guess it's not really that unfortunate. I guess it's just like, you know, if you haven't wanted to play it, then it's not unfortunate. I mean, do you play modded? Or do you play vanilla? Or both? Okay, so we'll make this basically 5 high. These ones would be 4 high. Well, so it's like 4 blocks of air. Okay, so it's like kind of 5 high. Okay, that makes these tall. Whoa. Yeah, that's tall. It's okay though. Oh, and I already right-clicked that hypertube, so I can just have it go straight over here. Cool. Vanilla with resource packs? Huh. These vanilla tweaks? I love vanilla tweaks. I'm in a vanilla SMP, a vanilla content creator SMP, and I'm using vanilla tweaks. I don't really like use just normal resource packs, but I use vanilla tweaks because I like the things that you can change with it, and it's customizable. I use stuff like custom totems. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to make some more chains. Alright, I didn't do that one either. I'll have to go grab some chains real quick. Dang, I wish I had already made the hypertube over to my automation area, so I wouldn't have to walk right now. This is the reason why I'm making hypertubes. Wait, so how did you still watch Minecraft, I guess? I'm like, how did I get recommended to you? And I'm streaming modded too. Oh, what was I getting? I was getting iron chain. Okay, I was getting chains, so I need iron. That's probably way more nuggets than I need. Or is it? It actually wasn't that far off. I think that's... I can make maybe one more. 57 chains. That's actually not that bad. That might be enough. You know, let's not waste the four iron nuggets. Hey, Nimbus. Not a hardcore YouTuber, and I have custom totem. Oh yeah, that is like a hardcore YouTuber thing, isn't it? Nimbus. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Nimbus, let me show you my Hypertubes. They're great. This whole stream, like I already had these here. These Hypertubes going all the way over there, but I've been rebuilding the pillars, the towers for them, because they used to be like 3x1s, but then I made them 3x3 because they look a lot cooler and they're bigger. But it fits more for these entrances and exits where, you know, you can actually enter from like all 4 directions. And then, yeah, these are gonna go everywhere, like all around spawn to go to like my area over there, Luca's base, my automation area over there, and then whenever I rebuild the tower, I'll have a hypertube go into the tower, and yeah, Luca's shop and everything. And then the more we do around spawn, the more I'll have hypertubes go everywhere and look cool. I'm really happy with these pillars because I can actually really easily add on junctions to them and have them branch off. I just gotta get rid of these other chain conveyors, because I'm gonna get rid of the stuff over there and then I really won't need them bringing power over there, so they'll just kind of be useless. So I'll be able to get rid of these, but then I still need to get the windmill's power out from the ground, which it's coming out of this one right now into this chain conveyor, but I have to probably bring the power out into one of the chain conveyors I have up here and the hypertubes, and that'll probably work well. I can't wait for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? No, what was I doing? Oh yeah, chains. Gonna connect up these new chain conveyors. Every time I want to get up here though, I have to do an andesite scaffolding. I could maybe add some ladders, but I don't know if it would look cool. I think there's like andesite ladders. Yeah, and it's like it could look cool adding on the pillar, but if I just have a ladder on every single one, does that look okay? I mean, I guess I could go experiment. Because I have andesite on me. I have andesite alloy. I could craft up some ladders real quick. Where is a stone cutter? Is there one in here? No. Luca doesn't have a stone cutter out here. Wait, what? Oh, he does. There you go. Andesite ladders. We made 8. That's really not that many. It's enough to see what this looks like. Oh yeah, let's do it on this one. Oh, I forgot how cool these are to place. That was actually perfect to get up. I mean, yeah, it's a good way of getting up, but like, how odd is it? I don't think it actually looks that bad. I feel like yeah, it's obvious that there's a ladder there, but at the same time, I feel like it's cool. I think I'm gonna do that. It's like you're able to get on all the pillars. And I like that. Let's just maybe use 12 alloy. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. I don't think that will be enough. I think we have to go through a lot of alloy for these, which is okay since I have them automated. I don't have to do anything special. But I'll probably put all the ladders like on the same side. So every pillar have the ladder on like that same like, what is it? What is the north side? Where's the south side? Because I'm facing... Oh, I can just look at the mini map. Yeah, I guess that would be the north side of each one. Okay, what am I grabbing? Andesite alloy? There you go. Actually, let's just make a whole stack. Do I have a stone cutter over here? I do. There you go. Now you just have a whole bunch of andesite ladders. So I'll probably use them in the future as well. So I'm sure this will be way over the amount that I need. Look at me. I always just like get distracted by things. Like I'll be doing one thing and then I'm like, ooh, this would be cool to do. And then I start doing it. First, I was in the middle of doing the actual Hypertube junction. And I was like, ooh, you know what would be cool? Making the pillars bigger. And then I'm doing that, making the pillars bigger. And then I was like, oh, you know what would be cool? Putting ladders on these. And it is true. I think this is really cool. Thing is, I'm probably never really gonna have to get on these ever again. Unless that's not true actually. I might need to come up here again for if I ever want to add like a junction to one of them, or if I ever need to change the chain conveyors. I will have to do some stuff on one of these to get the power from the windmills back up once I get rid of those chain conveyors. So there's that. But yeah, if I ever want to add a junction to one of these, I need to do it then. Or if I just want to come up here and just look around, or maybe I feel like riding the chain conveyor, not the hypertube. Oh, it doesn't even let me do that. What if I crawl actually? I want to test that out. Let me sleep first. So I don't know if you can crawl while attached to a chain conveyor. That's kind of funny though, that like you have the chain conveyor that you can travel on, literally on top of the hyper tubes that you can travel on. Yeah, we're gonna crawl. Yeah, now we don't get stuck on anything. Oh, we got stuck on the windmill. Yeah, now we can actually ride these. I think the hyper tube is faster, right? But it doesn't even matter. The hyper tube is just cooler. Even if these were slightly faster, the hyper tube is just cooler. So I had to do it that way. We go. Get the ladders on this one now. Oh, and this one as well. I don't know. It's like you have to get up a certain amount before it lets you place the ladders like on themselves like that. Alrighty, that's good. And then I climb up here. They're gonna be useful right now because I have to climb up here to get the chains. I guess another option is to connect the chain conveyors right here. It might be closer and use less. But at the same time, maybe I should have it follow the path of hypertubes. Yeah, let's have it follow the path of hypertubes. I don't know if I cleared the selection or not. But I have a flower. Okay, I do have my toolbox. Grab the shafts out. And then place the chain conveyor. We're gonna have to make more of those. Oh, you can go down those fast. Okay. Oh yeah, let me see if... Too far apart? Come on. Alright, well, I guess we're forced to do this and connect to these two. But in the future, if I ever want to add a tower in between them to fix that issue, then that is an option. Just realized I forgot. Dang it. I forgot to I gotta crawl here. I just fell off again. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible at this. I gotta connect these up. Connect this to that one. Yeah, I'm glad I put these ladders here. Even if they're only like useful right now and not really useful later. Hey, there we go. Why is there only one dude watching? It's me. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Because I'm not that entertaining. Especially when I'm just building hypertubes. I don't know. Well, if that's too far for the chain conveyors to connect, then that is definitely too far going all the way to land. So I'm definitely gonna have to have a pillar in the middle of the water, which I said I'd be fine doing. I just was only gonna do it if I had to. Hold on, do we have like a measuring tape or anything like that? Measure. Tape measure from Bibliocraft Legacy. Isn't there something like a ruler? No. I thought there was something that's like has like some weird name. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Was it in supplementaries? We might not have it. What? Not entertaining? Huh? Lumines. Wait. Lumis. How do you say that? Lumicine? That actually looks sick. I'm bookmarking that. Crystal display. Why would we need a crystal display when we have the create display boards? I thought it might have been something from supplementaries. Maybe not. It's okay. I wanted to like use like a tape measure because there it is. There it is. It suddenly came to my mind. It just randomly came to my mind. That's great. Abacus. I don't know how that randomly came to my mind because like that's such a weird name. That's so weird. But this thing lets you measure. What is this from? Cork? Okay. I want to keep that in mind. So what I want to do is I just want to find like the middle of the water. So if like this is water. Go all the way to the other side. Fish, stop pushing me. That's mean. I believe this is where it was. Yeah. So if we go to the side. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't really like select multiple blocks. It's always just a straight path. So you don't really know if it's centered. But I'm assuming it's centered because it's like where the middle of that pillar is. So if I go right here. 44 blocks, I think. If we free cam it. Oh no, it's judging it based off my camera. Okay, I think if I go 22, so there's not really a middle. I think I'll go 22. Wait, hold on. I can click this, right? Oh no, that just reset it. Okay, let's just go 22. So right here. Wait, but does this work if I go like down? That adds to the measure. I see an issue with this. Like if I did scaffolding along, that's actually not a bad idea. I can find the sitter that way. I should make more scaffolding because I don't even think I have a stack. I don't know how much that is. I just measured that water was like 40 blocks long, so we probably have like 40. So if I make like 20 more, that shouldn't be too many. There you go, that's using my brain. So I don't want more than a stack. That was like nothing. That's good enough. What's the other thing? Yeah, it don't matter. Alrighty. So let's just measure this one more time. Because it'll be a lot easier since I'm not swimming. 43. Oh, so there is a middle. So it's 43. We go to where there's 21. And then we put a block in the middle. Because this is 21. measure from the other side. 21. Okay, we found the center. There you go. Perfect. So right here is where I need to... What the flip? Okay. Need to do something like this. This is going to use a lot of andesite casings. Let's just build the top part first. Then we'll worry about the bottom. Okay, so this goes up 5 blocks high. Like that. Dang, I should have grabbed the Hypertube block. It's okay. Then we could have connected it right now. Okay, we go up 2 more. Fill that in. Boom. Yeah, these are really easy. Did I ever collect my... I didn't collect my toolbox. It's okay. And then I have to grab some more... To make some more, what are they called? Chain conveyors? I might as well make like a couple, because I'm going to be using a lot of them. There's a crafting table. They went up here. Okay, so how did you make one of these? It was like... was it... I don't remember. I have to look it up. Maybe a big cogwheel? Yeah, okay. Big cogwheel. Okay, let's just use all our large cogwheels that are in here, since we have like a full toolbox of them, so... You can do that. But I don't need the abacus here anymore. I don't know, I have saplings in there in my backpack. I never try to find the exact center for all the other pillars, but I thought I'd do it for the water, just because, like, I don't know, I really, I just thought I should. Oh yeah, and we have the ladders so that we can do the exact same thing we do on all the others. And put the ladder on the north side. This would be the northeast side of every single... Oh wait, no. We're doing the northwest side of every single tower. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Oh yeah, it is the same on all of them. Okay. I should put, like, torches on these. That's what I should do. Anyway, let's... Can we actually, like, click the chain on here and a hypertube? That would be crazy. Oh, that's hard to do. Oh, we did it. Okay. I was trying... And then we're going to even put a ladder on here. Will this work? We connected the hypertubes. Now can we connect the chains? That's like so much... Like, that's crazy multitasking. Right now, if we're crawling, we can go through all these. I really should have raised them all, because then if I raised them all, I wouldn't have to be crawling in order to not... I like how my head bobs. And we hit the windmill, but it's okay. Alright, let's sleep through the night real quick. Drink some water. I don't know why water is so good every single time I stream. It's just like amazing every time every time I drink water while I'm streaming. All right. And then we can ride the Hypertube. The Hypertube. The Hypertube. Yeah, there's this little like hologram. It's cool. Yay! I'm happy with this. Are you drinking water like 11 p.m.? It is 11:25 p.m. Why is it not okay to drink water at 11 p.m.? There you go, and then I will get rid of this bridge, but for now I'm gonna extend this to go all the way down to the floor. Water at night is the best. Is it? Well, now I know. That explains everything. I stream at night. There you go. That was easy. Now I just break down the bridge. Actually, let's keep it for now. Just because I might need it while we're still working on everything. Yeah, it's a good little temporary bridge. All right, now where do I want this to go? Oh yeah, I wanted it to go all the way. I'm gonna have to tear down this tree. Hey Caesar, is that how you say your name, Caesar? Only thing about Caesar is like usually there's like an A with the E. Caesar Borboa, hello. How are you doing? Nocturnal streaming? Streamer? Well, like, it's nighttime, but it's not like I stream, like, overnight. Like, I just stream, like, before midnight. Sometimes it can go over midnight, but it usually doesn't. It's about to go over midnight. I don't know if we're actually going to stream past midnight. I remember, like, when I was doing a raspberry flavored stream and I actually streamed past 12, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like the first time I've ever streamed this late. I think it might have been, like, the second or something like that, or it might have been the first. I really don't remember. But I was like making a big deal of it, and then that stream became like the latest I've ever streamed because I think I streamed till like 2 a.m. or something. It was insane. But yeah, for this tower, like I said, I'm gonna rebuild this. I'm probably not gonna worry about making this centered with the tower because we're literally gonna rebuild it. I'll just make sure that whenever I rebuild the tower, it's centered with this hypertube. And the reason I want it centered with the hypertube is because then I want there to be a junction where you could either turn over here to stop at the nether portal, or you can turn towards the tower and go in the tower. And that'll be awesome. That'll be like the way you enter, is by going through the hypertube. About 2 a.m. is crazy. Normally, due to the time difference, I watch your streams at like 3 a.m. What time is it for you right now? Yummy water. Okay, so right now, let's go like, yeah, I will definitely move the placement of this tower. It's probably gonna be like more like over here instead of over there. It's gonna be like over here because that's like more of the center between all of this land. I think that would be cool. I mean, what I could do is like have bridges, but what would be weird is that I'm gonna have a hypertube coming over there. So what would I do? Have a bridge underneath the hypertube? That would be kind of weird. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's 6 a.m. for you right now? What? That's insane. Let me think more of how I want to line up where this is. So, like, if I want it to be... like, how close I want it to be to the portal. I would like it if I could just... maybe I move the nether portal again and we put it, like, sideways. Like, maybe you come out of the nether portal, like, right here, facing this way. That could be better. Because then I could have the hypertube actually stop, like, right here. And then it could be centered, like, right here, something like that. This isn't really the center of this area because it's an even amount, but something like that. That's actually too far. So I might have to stop it before the nether portal anyway. But I might want it to just be up here though. Because up here there's actually some land. Yeah, let's grab some dirt and let's do a little bit of terraforming, just a little bit. So what'd you do, Nimbus? Did you stay up all night or are you like waking up? I'm assuming you stayed up because usually you're in my streams out late, right? You just woke up? What? Do I usually stream this late where you like wake up in the morning? What? Insane. Why do you wake up so early? So yeah, I think it'd be cool if the hypertube was right here. And then it's, oh yeah, this is what I was thinking earlier. Because then I have a building right here. And then I have the hypertube be like right here. Sometimes, half the time, I stay up till late for your streams, and then other times you just go to sleep really early. Huh? So you don't have like a sleep schedule. It's kind of like sometimes you sleep really early, sometimes you sleep really late. Oh, I need to go grab my toolbox. Yeah, we're gonna build this right here. I don't think that's too bad of a spot. How does a piglin come out of the nether? This is what I don't understand. Like, those chunks aren't loaded, are they? Like, if I'm not in the nether, no one's in the nether, how are piglins coming through? I like how I'm building that tower before I even built this tower. Should I have the... Oh, I can actually do that. I can have the ladders go in the water. But I think that's good enough. I don't need to do, like, all that. Make these come down a little bit. Especially here. It's just air. There's my toolbox. My sleep schedule is bad. I normally stay up till 12 p.m. or 10 p.m. Or for the streams, like, extend my time. Well, I guess if you slept at, like, 10 p.m. and you slept 8 hours, you'd wake up at 6 a.m. And it's over 6 a.m. for you right now. Aw. This is weird because I usually sleep at like 12 or a little bit after. And I usually get up at 10. I don't usually sleep 8 hours. I usually just sleep longer unless I have to get up because I didn't like go to sleep early enough. Or something like that. Okay, ladder's right here. Hypertube block here. I don't know why I decided to face that way. But it's okay because I think it still connects properly. 3 up. And then chain conveyor. And then I'm going to click on it with a chain. If I unselect the chain. That's cool. Okay. So it'll just memorize it. That's amazing. Will it even memorize the hypertube? Maybe. Click on the hypertube. Boom. Everything might be memorized. Oh, let's put in the ladders too. Boom. Okay. Now let's make another tower and let's see if it memorizes our chain conveyor and hypertube. I think it's like this. And then I'm trying to center this properly. I believe it's like this. You get up at 10 a.m.? Yeah. I get up at like 10 a.m. every morning, yeah. Yeah, that's actually normal for me. I get up at like 12 or 10 a.m. because usually I work 11 to 7. Or, yeah, 11 to 3. So it's usually 11 to 7 now. And I get up at 10 to go to work. So I can do like a little bit before work, but I don't really have that much time before work. See if I can get the hypertube in. Boom. Boom. Connect these up. Boom. Amazing. We ran out of... There's no way we ran out of casing. Oh, wow. I just made like 4 stacks earlier this stream, and then we already had like a few stacks. This is crazy. But I think we're about done though, so we only need a little bit more. We definitely need to get to work on making like a automated casing. Maybe soon I'm gonna be like rebuilding this to make it more compact. The cob generator and all of this stuff. I'm gonna make it smaller, more compact. And maybe that's when I'll like automate casing as well. So not only will we be automating andesite alloy, but we'll automate andesite casing. I think that'll be amazing. Maybe we'll even make everything faster so we make stuff faster. Like they said. And then I can like turn off the machines and they won't have to be running. Because they'll be so fast, they'll fill up immediately and I can just turn it off. and things will have to run. Interesting working hours? What's so interesting about them? Because they're in like the middle of the day. I don't have that much time in the morning and also don't have that much time at the night. Wilter. How long have I been streaming? Like maybe 3 hours now? Not sure. For me, I thought working hours are normally like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Like a 9 to 5. Yeah, it's just my schedule is interesting because I work in 2 different places. I mean, I work at the same job, but like in 2 different departments. It's like one department, their like mid shift is 11 a.m. So I come in at 11, and then since I can only really work 8 hours, then like I spend my 4 hour shift there, and then I do my 4 hour shift in the other department. They would want me to stay longer a lot of the time, but I don't really want to work more than 8 hours, so it's the typical 8 hours. So it just ends at 7. Sometimes I'll get lucky and it's only 11 to 3. Because I only work at one place. Anyway, I need more andesite casing. Yippee. I probably won't make that much. Very interesting follower. Crazy. We'll just make a stack for now, and then yeah, whenever we do the compacting of doing that automation, we'll have to do another automation stream. It's gonna be so fun. Yay. That's when we will we'll just upgrade it a lot. Make it smaller and more efficient. Like a new computer. Like a new CPU. Righty. Yeah, earlier I had to encase 4 stacks of logs. And it took forever. And I did it in like layers. I built a big cube and I just went layer by layer. Start at the top and I would strip the top layer. And then encase the top layer, pick it all up, and then go to the next top layer. But when I only have like 64, I just do it like this. Yeah, because we just have that pillar. What is it? We just have to finish that pillar, right? Like, we just finished that pillar and that's it. We hopefully are able to connect these two. I have to hope that that isn't too far. If that's too far, I'm gonna cry. If that's too far, I'm gonna have to build another pillar, but that'd be so odd. So I just have to hope it's not too far. Oh no. I'm scared. Yeah, and then you already have the hypertube junction there. I guess I'll probably want to build a few more towers. I want a tower. Oh yeah, this is where I get too far. I would want a pillar. I would want some pillars to get over to Luca's base, but I might have to save that for another stream. Or Cry's live on stream. Yeah. In fact, I actually need more hypertubes. I need to make more hypertubes. At least that's not like too difficult. I think I have like a bunch of glass actually, so that's cool. We have like these hypertubes around spawn now. It's amazing. Normally I would just be able to pop in that hypertube right there. In fact, I just realized that's an entrance thing, so I have to redesign that pillar. But yeah, I'll pop into that hypertube and I could go all the way over to this area. In fact, I could make a hypertube to go all the way over to this area. I might make this a junction so you can go this way and then get dropped off over here. And we'll have stuff over here. But I'm probably going to be moving all this stuff into that building over there that I haven't been using for anything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I just have a bunch of glass in here. Yeah. So let's just press down some brass. And then I'll make some more hypertubes easy. In the meantime, I'll drink some water. I'm drinking melted ice right now, aka water. Alright, there you go. That's plenty. Now, let me just go ahead and leave some brass sheets for future me. You ever drink from a metal bottle? I don't think so. Why? Ice make melt. Where did this zombie come from? What the heck? Odd. Oh, it wants me to turn that way. Actually, that is where I want to go. It's my first time going through this. Yippee. So, it's time to hope. We're gonna take this hypertube, please. I guess not just the hypertubes. The hypertubes I already know is gonna go over here. It's about the chain conveyor. Let's find out. Oh, wait, this doesn't have a ladder on it. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, create Minecraft. Oh, this is where I ran out of the casing. A chain conveyor. Wait. Okay, so I currently have that one selected, and that one's too far apart. That's already a problem. This one, is that further than that? I think this one's closer, so there's still a slight chance that I don't have to build another one over here. That's already like annoying, but like this one would be more annoying. Please, 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 please. No. No. Guys, I'm gonna drown myself now. Okay, I won't drown. The metal ones are cool. It normally says SUS 304. I think SUS 304 is a type of metal. Uh-huh. Well, don't like metal stuff stay cooler longer? Anyway, here's the solution that I'm gonna come up with here. What am I doing right now? Am I like... Oh, I'm putting casing on the other end. Okay. What we'll do... Take out our abacus again. Measure the distance between these two. That's 12. Measure the distance between these. Wait, hold on. I measured the distance between the center. Okay, well, yeah, 12. 8, okay. So I think I need to move this over like 2. This should be 10. Yes. This should be 10. Yes. Let's do... Do I just do that? Do I then take this, go to 10, and put one here? And then just get rid of the middle one? Or do I like move them over a little bit more? Maybe like to over here? Or like here where there's 2 blocks? I'm doing too much trying to make these centered, but it's okay. Get rid of this tower in the middle, and then we put a tower there and a tower there. I think that would be cool. But then I have to use more andesite casing to let go down to the floor. Remember they stay cooler. I don't know. I don't really use water bottles. I always just drink out of plastic ones. But it'd probably be good to have a water bottle. I could also take to work. That'd be nice. Well, at least these aren't like too complicated. In fact, I should leave this ladder here for now. So I get up and tear it all down. It's okay. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, but not too much. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do more Hypertube stuff next stream. Unless I happen to finish it off camera or off. I just broke it. Hold on, we're gonna have to like remeasure. 13. I happen to place it in the exact same spot. I am goated. Alright, let's skip the night. I can't wait to have more buildings around. Some things we need to do, we need to like keep base building. And then we need to finish the hypertubes. Rebuild this, the automation that we have. That's all like the stuff I'm set on doing right now. But yeah, I want to have these hypertubes and I want to have a hypertube to Luca's base over there. That'd be cool. But for like the really far bases, I think I'm just gonna like nether portal in between places. I could put a hypertube in the nether. That is a thing I could do. I think Skit told me that's something that would be cool. But I don't know if I will because all the portals are really close by. Skit's a little bit far, but it's nothing that crazy. I guess if it's like powered by like a lava water wheel, then it's like slower. And it's like, if it's slower, it's kind of like cooler because you don't have to like, you have more time to like choose which way you're going to go at junctions and stuff. But then it's still faster than sprinting. Dang, these spears are strong, or these tridents. Yeah, tomorrow, the reason why it's possible I do it off stream is because tomorrow I'm going to stream Ascendancy. But the next day I'll probably be back on here. Yeah, because Friday I'll be off, so I could do however long a stream I want to do on here to do whatever. Whoa, I am breaking things again. You don't need a wrench to break these, huh? Well, time to check again that this is the right thing. 13. Oh, nope. See, now I got it off. All right, there we go. Now let's get this abacus out of my inventory and stop breaking things. Alrighty. So andesite casing here, and here, and here, and here. Fill this up. It's at 5 blocks. It's pretty simple. Like, it's easy to remember if I can get it down. I've had to build this so many times. Put a hypertube here. Hypertube here. Hypertube to connect them. Boom. Then cover that. Build these 4. Shaft up 3. Chain conveyor. Come down here. Ladders. That should be it. Then come over. Let's actually select our chains and our oh I was like too far apart still, but no, it's because we still have another pillar to go. We're actually even further apart than we were before. So select this. Then I want to select this one. Okay. Put that back. Alright, now let's build this other one. I've got to go catch me bus now. Thanks for the stream, Broski, McFalski. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you later. Enjoy your day. 5. Oh, I thought we were out of casing again. I was not happy. Okay, and then we connect that. Place one here. Like that. Connect those. Break this. And why am I so bad at placing these? What in the world? Alright, and no, I just cleared the chain. It's okay. Getting arrows. Wait, sup, dude? What you building? Hypertubes. This is what we got. It's a bunch of hypertubes. Got the entrance right here. One entrance anyway. Goes along through all of these pillars. Then we have a junction where you could choose to either stop at this one or keep going this way to go all the way over here. But I'm just making these. I put a pillar right here in the center of this water source, of this river. But it was apparently too far from this one's with the chain conveyor, so I had to make 2. I got rid of the one in the middle and I put 2 here instead. And theoretically these ones will be able to connect now. Yeah, I just accidentally cleared this chain conveyor, so I have to come back over here. Thank you. I am really happy with the pillars. They used to have a little bit of a different design, and then I came up with this. Good thing I came up with a different design for the pillars before I built all the pillars in. Always wanted to try using hypertubes, haven't gotten into them yet. This is my first time, so I know what you're, I relate. It took a little while for me to like figure out how to like make them look decent. Cause like you can have all sorts of rotations with them. It's pretty crazy. I am going to be lowering the andesite casing all the way down to the ground of the water. But right now I'm not going to because I don't have that much andesite casing. So I'll probably save that for later. But yeah, then we're gonna connect these. It's like you play a lot of Create. Do you play with Aeronautics? They functional yet? Yeah, they are. Oh, I gotta get rid of this tree. I can show you it. Let me head over to one real quick after I break this tree down. Goodness, it's a big tree. There we go. I had to I did build this one. I'm gonna have to rebuild this pillar to be a Hypertube entrance pillar. So that's a thing. That's supposed to be an exit / entrance. So I only have 2 entrances right now. There's gonna be one over there, but right now there's one over here, then there's one all the way over there. This is what it is. Seems like it makes a noise whenever you go through a junction. Yeah, here I am. So I'm gonna have a junction right here to go over here to that area. And then I'm also gonna have a junction to go over to Luca's tower over there. I'll probably have like a tower like right in between or something like that, with a junction that goes that way towards Luca's base. And then if you go straight, you'll stop right here. That's my guess. Yeah, then the junction will go down there, then it'll go towards Luca's base. Yes, they are amazing. They are fast. Yeah, here's the it like highlights where you're gonna go in the junction, which is really cool. Oh, and then these hypertubes aren't connected. But yeah, it's almost done. I mean, I still have more I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'm gonna have him go over there into Luca's base and all that. But for this, the main places I go on a daily basis, everything will be connected. Now I just gotta an SMP. Yeah, just with my friends. I'm gonna be doing like applications soon. Which is something I've never done for an SMP before. I already made like the application. I just haven't made the video yet. I've been procrastinating for like 2 weeks, but I think I'll be making one in like less than a week. Because I've only ever done SMPs where I only invite my friends and no one else. I'll just be like, oh yeah, it's only for my friends. And they'll ever let anyone join. But I'm finally gonna like actually have public applications. I'm just not gonna be accepting that many people, but I'll still be doing it. Alrighty, time to rebuild this one. Let me actually head up so I can tear it all down. Hopefully I remember how to do it. I remember how I made the other ones. Okay. Where's my toolbox? There it is. Probably will need that. So I think... No, I'm not going to remember. I think... Let's look back at this. 4 high. This is actually the right height. And then we take out cogwheels. But actually, we keep going a little bit and put the cogwheels here. I believe. And then put the entrance. Am I out of entrances? Oh no. I still have 3. Oh my gosh. We are set. Yeah, that's right. Put the ladders in as I go. Yeah, and then from here... Yeah, I am not memorizing this. I think it was like 2 shafts on top. This one could just go. And then cogwheels on top of these ones. Hope I have more andesite casing. Yeah, I do. Barely. I am almost out. Okay. Put a cogwheel on this one. And then 1, 2, 3. I believe I did it correctly. Surprisingly. The ladder's not completely there yet. Oh, wait, this isn't going to be close enough. So we're going to have to build another tower, but it'll be a simple one. We're going to have to build one in between. Let me just finish up this one for now. They seem pretty simple to set up. Yeah, it's not too bad, especially because they can just kind of like connect however you want. And then if you have them lined up, then that's how I like it. I like to keep them lined up. The hypertubes can be really weird though. You have to like get used to the placement of them because like you might think, oh, I can like take this one, I can like place right here, but as you can see, it like faces towards you. If you like face this way, it tries to like place it that way and all of that. And it's a really weird to get used to with some of the ways it places. But now that I've been placing them for so long, I'm pretty used to it. Have you tried coasters yet? We have coasters in here actually. Dang, coasters only adds 5 blocks. I did not think that was... It was only 5 blocks. We have that. I haven't gotten into it yet though. But I will eventually. Wait. Wait, that is lined up. Okay, I almost freaked out. I thought this wasn't lined up, but it is. Oh my goodness. Let's add... Yeah, we have the ladders in. Oh yeah, let's just put in the hypertubes then. Whoa. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, and encase these cogwheels. And then for the hypertube, it's like... What is it? It's like right here. Connected to there. Then we gotta put these shafts back. We have less than a stack of andesite casing left. Alright. One more tower to build. Do I want to measure it? No, I don't really want to measure the distance between these. I really don't. I might still end up doing it. I haven't been measuring it for like the ones over there, but I started measuring it like, I mean, these aren't the same distance. I just kind of measured like, so in the water, these two are like symmetrical. That's the only one I did it for. I might do it for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's just move it over one. Just put it right here. I don't even know if I did the counting right, but I don't care. As long as it's at least close to the center. No, it was 5 high. Oh yeah, we are so close to out of casing. Get my toolbox. We have this many left. We have 15 casing left. Put one here. One here. Connect those. Go. And then 3 up. Boom. I think that's it. That looks right. Then put the ladder. Alright, now we just connect these. I'll connect the Hypertubes up first, and then I'll do the chains. Hopefully 20 is enough. It's okay if I have to make more though. There you go. Yeah, it should be enough. Barely. Overstressed. We finally got to the point where we're overstressing it. Which is completely okay. I can just... Wait. Oh yeah, no, I have machines running. Let me just go stop those machines because we're going to move them and I'll probably just use some different power source for them. Alright, we can go in this one. And it's okay, I'm already almost there. We gotta stop the machines over here that I'm already plan on tearing down anyway. We're gonna move them inside of the building over there. And I'll probably just either get some other power source for them or make another windmill. I don't know. We'll see. Now, where's the clutch? Where's the lever? There it is. Alright, everything's running again. Let's head back over. And then let's see if it's all running. Let's go, man. You're cooking. Love those buildings. Okay. That house right there, I didn't build it. I built the ugly building next to it. But I did build the okay, cool, that works. I did build these buildings. And I'm pretty happy with these. I built this. And then I was like, okay, I like that. So I just built like a small version of it over here. Very tiny miniature version. So I was just thinking, since I'm using this palette, I might as well expand that, like, use that same block palette for like everything else over here, right? Because like I'm not really going to expand this area that much. I'm really just going to be making this one automation area. And then if I do more automation, which I probably will, I'll use a whole different area. Because this is like spawn. I don't want to take up too much space. I want to make a base. I want to get rid of this tower thing and actually make like a tower as a base. A circular one. So I want that to be my first like actual base. But then later on I want to build like a bigger base in the future, somewhere like further away. But this is all like really close to spawn, and Luca has a food shop over there and stuff. I see you don't really like using the chisel, right? The chisel? Oh, if we even have that. Yeah, I guess we don't have that here. No, I never really used the chisel mod when I even do have it. I'm not really the greatest builder, okay? This is probably like one of the coolest things I built, and it's not even that cool. Can you adjust the speed of the hypertubes? It's based on the input, like how much RPM you put in it, how fast the shaft is spinning. Hi, Squid. Let's name the bench. Oh, wait. Oh, we have the deco bench. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It has like the different workbenches. Luca added deco craft to this pack, so we have like a bunch of crazy stuff with that. Like furniture and stuff. I shared your link in my Discord. I hope you don't mind. Oh, okay. I was like, it seemed like you know these people. Well, hello everyone. Hey, Michael. But yeah, I was making these hypertubes, and I mean, I think I finished up, and I'm pretty close to ending the stream because I'm out of andesite casing, and I don't really feel like making more yet. And it's really late. I think I've been streaming for like almost 4 hours now. Yeah, we got all the hypertubes set up. I'm happy. Now I don't have to like do that much to. Like, it's really easy to get places now. With my automation area, you can just go in here. And then I can either stop here at Luca's shop, or I can okay, now this is weird. Okay, yeah, okay. I have enough reaction time to like go straight or turn if I want to there. So that's good. Then go back here. I could stop here. And then later on I want to add a junction there so I can go over here. And then a junction somewhere right here so I can go towards Luca's tower. I have a lot of stuff to do. Yippee. Yes, I am happy with what I accomplished today. It only took like 4 hours. Well, like the first like hour and a half of this stream, I think I was mining for copper and zinc so I can make the brass required for all the hypertubes. And then I spent a little while like testing the junction so I could figure out how that worked. Because apparently you can't have it vertical at all. It has to be purely horizontal. You can't have like a junction send you down or anything like that. Oh, I forgot to. I want to go this way. So like that's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. It's not really a big deal. But one thing that happened at the beginning of the stream, whenever I was testing the junction, I took the wrench and I went to rotate it. I was like, okay, can I make this rotate down or up? And well, I did it. And I'm not going to do it right now because it crashed me. It completely crashed me. The good thing is that I didn't crash the server. So what I did is I looked back at the stream and I looked at the coordinates that I had on the minimap here. Like I looked back at the stream. And I looked at the coordinates for this thing and I set it to error, then I just gave myself it back. So yeah, I was able to like get rid of it and I had to like do the force load command and stuff because it wasn't letting me set the block because it wasn't chunk loaded. It was an interesting learning experience. I had to do that on stream. So that was the thing. Can I ask what SMP you're on? I'm just on my own. It's hosted by my friend Luca. Why does the stream start just before my class does? Like right now? It's just before your class? Or like when I actually started it? Because I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours or something like that. And I'm actually about to end it here. Because I've gotten everything. Which is sad because all of you guys are here. And that's cool. But it's really late for me now. And I've been streaming for so long. What is this tiny tree doing? What the heck? What even is this block? But yeah. Right now it's 7:40 for me, like PM or AM, cause like for classes. That makes sense. Well, it was cool seeing you all here. Um. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow, but it's gonna be on a vanilla SMP, the Ascendancy SMP. But then Friday I'll be streaming on here again. So yeah. Hey Draco, how you say it? Thank you all for watching. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.